He wants to argue as opposed to deal with the fact that he sounds like the men that he claiming he don't want nothing to do with. You're doing it as well. When I tell you, bro, you sound just like these niggas. That's
How do
not
I
me
sound like
trying to
these niggas?
perform. I don't listen. You're cutting me off now. I'm
No,
not trying to
I'm saying,
perform.
how do I sound like those niggas that you're talking about? Is what I'm asking. Because you just said that.
It's certain things in a conversation, even taking it to say that to my face, or we can say that face to face.
Well,
That's their
so, so,
rhetoric.
wait. So you're
We
giving that
supposed
to
to
the
be able to have
manosphere?
this conversation right here in front of people.
But bro, so you're giving that to the manosphere? Me saying that, say that to my face. You're giving that to the manosphere.
If we cool and people watching are used to hearing that line of response from niggas in a realm where everything
I
gonna be a
can't see how
fight.
you're giving that to the manosphere.
I'm not. That's not necessarily manosphere.
So
That's
that's my question though. How are you putting me with them
because
motherfuckers?
those are the men who have responded to me that way on this platform. So that's why I'm giving it to them on this platform. But even
But yeah,
outside of
don't
this
couple me with
platform,
them niggas.
even outside of this platform, say it in my face means fighting words. I
Yeah,
don't
to boys.
to
To boys.
anybody, bro. To
No, to
anybody.
boys. To boys. That's little boy shit.
I don't, and that's what I'm saying,
I'm
bro.
40
I don't.
I'm 40 years old.
Right, and it's a
Hold
lot
on a
of shit
second.
that's little
Hold on a
boy
second,
shit
bro. Hold
that
on a second, Trey.
happens that I've
Hey,
never
yo,
heard you
hop on the
reference.
stream real quick. Yeah, hello. You busy? Hello, you busy? Yeah, hop on the stream real quick. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah, but yeah, don't be coupling me with them niggas, man.
Well, I'm trying not to. Like that's what keeps getting missed. When you say, I know why you're doing this, I don't know what you're implying. But what I keep trying to tell you is the
Yeah,
reason why I keep snapping off, because y'all niggas ain't getting it. You're doing more things that felt like motherfuckers in that space than you realize. The chat box is a bunch of women, but in between those women, it's still a bunch of niggas arguing with them, saying little comments, slick shit. Motherfuckers don't want us to be here. We know it. We trying to figure out why before we go. We just trying to figure out why.
right. I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? You got my number, bro. I mean, now that you make that clear that,
It was never about you. Why
oh,
what I
what's
need
I
your
mean, no, you just said that you feel as though I'm making comments or, giving you that same manosphere energy. I mean, that's something you should communicate with me. Or
No,
I'm
no, no.
targeting
You're
you in
not
some type of
giving
way.
me that. It's not about me. It's about the energy you give in the platform. It's not even about me. It's the platform. We're black men on YouTube where women are used to hearing black men say certain shit. That's the
Right.
shit
So I don't
we
be on here disrespecting black women. So I don't know what you're talking about with that. Only time where I inject myself in is when y'all niggas are arguing with each other, yelling at the top of y'all lungs, calling each other pussies and bitch ass niggas. I just don't think that is a productive way of communicating, and I stand on that.
right. And
Now, you can say that. Well, I mean, the conversation got brought up that maybe I'm targeting you more than other motherfuckers. So that's
yes,
what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. You got my number, bro. You communicate with me like, yo, what the fuck you targeting me over these other motherfuckers? Communicate that shit with me. I mean, I'm not a fucking mind reader. And half the time I don't listen. Y'all niggas be on for fucking 12 hours. So I'll be in and out. And when I come in at times, when I inject myself into the conversation, it's not necessarily that I heard what started it. Is that I then came home from work and I popped this shit on and you niggas is arguing. So maybe that's where the miscommunication at. And I don't see myself targeting you, in context of the conversation. You have a very unique way of communicating. We'll say that, just giving you the way out. And okay, cool. But I'm gonna say how I feel about it. So I mean, that just is what it is.
right. And so again, you missing the point of the targeting. It's not about me personally. It's about what I'm saying and the ability for outside entities to use you is the problem. It's not because, like I'm saying, if
Fuck them
if
niggas.
right, and that only works for you.
And
That
then
don't
no,
work
no,
for
no,
me.
that's gonna work for everybody because, like I said, who gave you that? Who called you and said that we need to go down there on December 4th?
You called and said, but
Oh, okay. So you're gonna see what type
that's
of
a
nigga
that's a that's a
you're gonna see
different
what type of nigga
conversation.
I am. You're gonna
My
see what type of nigga I am when we go up in there.
right, but see, you know, bro, you talking about that, bro. You talking to me crazy. How the fuck we gonna go in there with you talking to me
Nah,
and your
that's what I'm saying.
communication
That's what I'm
style
saying.
fucked
Like
up?
nigga, like that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't
Like
I
you
don't
took it
know
that
where I don't even know if we going based on
nigga,
your
what that's
communication
what I'm saying.
style.
Like how you taking it that way when I communicated that
Because
with
of
you in the
your
beginning, bro.
communication style.
That's what I'm saying. How do you view me? This is what the problem is.
Alexa,
I
turn
view
off the
you
tablet.
I
Like
view
you know what I'm
you
saying? Like
as a
I'm not your
man who is
enemy, bro.
aware of the circumstances.
Yeah, I'm not your enemy, bro. I'm
But you're
not your
not
fucking
acting
enemy.
like it.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm not acting like I'm your fucking enemy, bro. And
But you
that's what
are.
you know,
Why
that's
ain't
what the
y'all getting
problem
that
is.
point? I'm telling you, you are, bro. I'm telling you. I
Okay,
promise you are. I
okay, so
promise
we
y'all niggas make me feel like an enemy.
okay, so we need to
That's
have a
about where we're
conversation.
at.
We'll talk about that. I don't even want to, you know what I'm saying? Okay, if you feel that way. All right, cool. I can't say cool. We'll have a conversation. But I didn't dang how I was seeing shit, bro.
But it's not you. It's again, I keep trying to tell you because y'all right here now. So it applies to him as well.
What
This is what I'm
applies to
telling
me?
you. If niggas from the outside are
Who is
able
these?
to
Hold on. Who is these niggas? Quantify your statement. Who are these niggas from the outside?
everybody. In this case,
No,
it'll be
no, you
Uncle
can't just
Suge.
say
Okay,
everybody,
all right, I
bro.
got you, bro. I got because I don't want to argue. It'll be Uncle Suge. We'll do Judah Nash. We'll do Rob Rack. We'll do them three. Okay. If those three can attach themselves to what you're saying and say you're fighting against Taz and those women, where are you at saying I'm not fighting Taz and these women? These are my sisters. We good. Fuck you niggas.
Okay, so let me ask you this: why do we have to quantify their statements?
Well, you don't have to. The reason I have to because the attack is on me. It's
Okay, then. So
Taz and
why are
those.
you? So then, why are you continually attempting to attach us to statements made by quote unquote outside niggas?
Because according to you the other day,
The reason
they're your brothers.
Yes. Now let me say this to you again, because obviously you want to make a stance how you see something versus respecting what I said. And I will continue to say, as Black men, whether they are to be extolled or whether they are to be debased or whether they are to be corrected or whether they are to be promoted, those are still my brothers as Black men. Do I have to agree with their stance? No, but they are still my brothers. The point that you're making is what causes a divide, not just among Black men and Black women, but among Black men solely. My issue is to always bring Black men together, even if we have to say, Black man, you're wrong, and you have to face the consequences for what you've done. As a brother, as my brother, I must hold you accountable for that. That's the thing that you don't get because you're trapped in a matrix.
No, here's the problem. And this is
Now, no,
where
hold on. You just said no. And then you
right,
said,
because
here's the
just
problem.
hold on, because I'm trying to give you some clarity, fam. I'm holding you accountable. You're in the
You're holding me
matrix
accountable for what?
for your misogyny, for your disrespect to women, for
Now,
your
hold on.
inability to understand it,
Okay,
for your
great.
for your incapability involved in the topic.
Okay,
This
now
ain't
you
that
just completely, now watch this. When I asked you
wow.
about those outside niggas, you completely skipped that part. You didn't address that like you always do. You got a good two-step. Now you addressing me
What?
directly. Now, hold on. You mentioned my misogyny because you claim that in regards to, first of all, to a conversation that was going on between me and Verbal, I wouldn't allow her to have the floor. So therefore,
It's
I
been before that, fam.
Hold on.
It's long standing.
Hold
it's
on.
Who you are.
No, it's not long standing because you have no evidence and no proof of what you're saying. So let me continue.
That's bullshit. It's definitely.
Hold on.
Bro, you gotta stop,
This is what
fam.
I'm saying. I'm talking. So this is what I'm saying.
You can't be held accountable is my point.
No, hold on. What I'm saying to you,
just
you're not listening. You're not listening. Let me finish my point. So what I'm saying to you is that if you're holding me accountable for that type of disrespect against Verbal, I have a clip that I can play right now for you with you on Cynthia's G channel, going against a sister on her panel where you didn't yield her the floor when she wanted to give her speech, when she wanted to talk. You wanted to come on.
Play it and give us the date.
It's October 6th. I'll play it for you right now.
October 6th, what? What year?
October 6th, 2021.
Last week? 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
Play
on Cynthia's G's channel.
Watch this. Now watch this dumbass nigga die. Y'all play it.
Watch this.
I mean, like, this ain't.
Nah, watch him die.
No, I'll get it because it's easy.
You're gonna learn to stop going to Suge channel eventually.
No, it's easy. I didn't go on Suge's channel.
Watch this nigga die.
I didn't go on
Suge's channel. Stupid niggas.
I didn't go on Suge's channel.
Yeah,
I went to Cynthia G's channel.
Play it,
Did
nigga.
y'all hear what I said?
Yeah,
I didn't go
play
on
it.
Suge's channel. I went to Cynthia
quiet.
G's channel.
Play
and
it.
I listened to this dude jump in the panel that Nyla invited, that Sister G invited him to come on because the sister said something because you were defending Nyla, you were defending Taz.
Play it.
You were defending Taz.
Probably should know the context of the conversation before you.
I understand. It doesn't matter what the context of the conversation.
He all in y'all
still
business.
Defending. Hold on.
He
Don't
all in
interrupt
y'all
me.
business.
Don't interrupt
he all
me.
in y'all business.
Listen.
This is crazy.
You were defending your husband.
This
your
is
husband
crazy.
was invited on the
you
panel.
all in some women shit.
Please play the clip.
And you know what Taz did?
Play the clip.
When the sister
You all in
began
some
to
women
talk,
shit.
he
Play
began
the
to
clip.
overtalk her.
Play the clip.
He began
That's
to.
my sister. Play the clip.
I'll do it right now.
Dummy. This nigga lame.
I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now.
This is
not
a
a problem.
dumbass. This is some.
Not a problem. Let's do it because we're gonna show.
Just play the clip.
This nigga talk two different out the sides of his mouth. But I got you.
Be quiet, man.
I got you. Let's do this because I'm gonna show you where you need to apologize to that sister for your disrespect and your misogyny.
My sister.
Are you really that stupid, or is this a setup?
I'm gonna show you.
This nigga
it ain't got nothing to do with that.
They really this stupid.
What we need to do is
they really this stupid. Yes, they really are.
We
about to die though. Let's watch this nigga die.
Yeah, watch this nigga die. Let's do this, right? Let's do it. It's not an issue at all for me. Not an issue at all. But yeah, watch this nigga die.
What the fuck are y'all doing though? Like this is like what the fuck are y'all trying
Please
to do?
let him play it solo.
I'm finna show you the point I was trying to make before he got up
back and forth. Y'all trying
no,
to
it's gonna prove a point. Let him play it. Let him play
I need him to do this so we can prove the point.
It's gonna prove an excellent point. I'm glad he brought it up actually.
Right. It's gonna prove a point, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna prove a point.
I can get it for you faster than that.
Okay, well, we'll get it and play it.
I sure will.
Yo, y'all niggas, bro.
Get it and play it. And then we're gonna go through it.
Everybody
and we're gonna listen. It doesn't matter. Just like he said to me, it doesn't matter if she was speaking, why didn't he yield the floor to her? Why did he overtalk her? According to Taz, what you gonna see that's disrespectful. It doesn't matter, Taz.
You're gonna see me hop off the panel.
It doesn't matter.
And not talk over little sis,
that's
though.
After your disrespect.
This is crazy. Do you know the woman I'm talking to?
It doesn't matter.
It don't matter to you.
It doesn't matter. She's a woman, right?
She's just a woman to you.
It doesn't matter. No, she's just a woman, just like every woman in the universe.
No,
but you took the liberty to overtalk her. You took the liberty to not to yield the floor to her.
Let him set the narrative so we can play the clip. Let him set the narrative because it's gonna make him look dumber.
Yeah, let make me look dumber.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna play the clip between
Right.
that he went in with verbal. Let's see it.
Please continue to set the narrative as I get the clip. Set the narrative.
You just get the clip.
Would you say he was misogynist and all that, right?
Yeah, based on his definition of me being a misogynist, because I didn't yield verbal the floor.
You think that's what it's all about?
That's what
We're
you
gonna see
said.
if I called her a bleeding cheerleader, nigga. That's what we
That's
gonna
what
see.
you said.
We finna wait and see if I called her a
Like,
bleeding
what the fuck y'all
cheerleader,
doing,
nigga.
bro?
This is what
We
I'm
finna see if I
saying,
called her
bro.
a bleeding cheerleader. That's
This
what
is
we finna
what
see.
I'm saying.
I'm
You
finna
brought
body
me on
bag
the
this nigga.
panel.
We
You
finna see if
attacked
I
me
called
on
her a
the panel.
bleeding
Hold on,
cheerleader,
bro.
nigga.
I'm asking
We
you a
finna see if I
question.
disrespected
Stop
her, nigga.
running. Stop running.
Running from what?
Did you or
Running from
not?
what?
Did you or
Nigga,
not?
I go get her and bring her on this
Did you
panel,
or
nigga.
not? Listen to
Fuck you
what I'm
talking
saying.
about, hoe ass
You.
nigga. You
Did
niggas
you
gonna
or
keep
not
playing with me,
attack me?
bro.
What are you afraid of? Did you or not attack me, replay the stream in exchange between me and verbal, because you said I didn't yield her the floor and I didn't let her have her speech?
Does
When
it make
you
a
do this-
difference if you know the
When
person you're
you
talking
did,
to?
hold on, when you admittedly did the exact same thing. It doesn't matter if you was talking about grapes or
So
cupcakes.
serious question.
But it does
Yeah,
matter
Rob,
who you talking to.
I just played a clip. It
But it
doesn't
does matter who
matter
you talking
who
to,
you. It
right?
does not matter who you talking to. If you
You
was
don't think
talking
it
to a
matters?
It
family
absolutely
member
does.
or a longtime friend, it doesn't matter.
You're dumb.
Yo,
You're
fuck the
trying
clip,
to
man.
excuse.
I'm glad this nigga admitted he
You're
watched Cynthia
continually
content.
try to
I'm glad that nigga just
excuse
admitted he
his
watched Cynthia content.
behavior.
This another Cynthia G bot right here,
You
man. This shit sad.
continually try to excuse his behavior.
Bruh, that's
You
my little
continually
sister.
try. It
These
doesn't
ain't just random
matter.
women. You
It
don't know
doesn't
verbal.
matter.
You don't know verbal.
It does not matter.
It does. You don't
It
have a
doesn't.
relationship with
You
these
don't.
women, bro.
Just like you
It actually,
came
it does.
on.
It does
You
matter.
don't
And
have no
verbal is here.
relationship with these
Verbal's here
women,
now.
bro.
Just like you
Verbal's
came
here
on
You
now,
don't have no
Yahara.
weeks ago.
relationship with these women,
I'm
bro.
here
Just
though.
like you came
But
on
I'm right
a couple
here though.
weeks ago.
I am
I'm
here.
sorry,
Okay,
but
so
you
I
don't
have
have a
the clip.
relationship
I
with
have
these
the
women.
clip.
Is
I
Sister
You don't
have
Nandy
have
the
no
your
clip.
sister?
relationship with them, nigga.
When you were calling Sister
I
Nandy
have
a
the
bitch?
clip.
So
When I
I
called,
have
when
when
you
I called her
calling
a bitch,
Nandy a
bro.
bitch,
When I
do
called
we
her a
gotta
bitch,
play
I
bro.
that
have the
clip?
clip.
Yeah,
When I called her a bitch, bro.
You did call her a bitch.
You
though,
called
in the-
Sister
When?
Nandy a bitch.
When?
That was on the interview. That's on the
When?
interview. On her interview.
On the interview?
Yes.
Yeah, it was on the interview, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you called her a bitch.
Right.
I remember
Release
that.
the hounds, right?
Yeah.
Right. Shut your pussy ass up, nigga.
Why did you call her
That's
a
what the
bitch?
session for. Because that's what the session for.
It's not to
That's
call
what the
a
session
woman
for.
out of her name.
When was the
No one
rules? When was
in
the
the
rules
listen,
changed?
let me tell you
It's called
something.
I
release the
have the
hounds,
clip.
nigga. You're gonna keep
In the
dying
whole
trying me.
history,
You're
in
gonna
the
keep
whole
dying
history
trying me.
of a house
And
session, no
Sister
man,
Nandy, and
no
for the record,
man, no
don't make me
male,
go get her to
no
tell
male
you
but Taz,
it was
no man
fine
but
because it was
Taz
up.
has ever called a woman a bitch
Nigga,
in the Release the Hound
me?
sessions, but you
Me?
hold that title.
Is
You
he supposed to be
alone.
playing a clip or something?
Exactly.
You
I have the
alone.
clip. So
Lila
You
has
didn't
the clip.
apologize yet for
Yahara,
calling Sister Nandy a
let
I
bitch.
Lila
shouldn't have
do
to.
what
She
she's
But
attacked me
doing.
yet,
Let her
Sounds like
go
he's
for the
do
trying
what
to.
she's
He
protection
doing.
of
sounds like he's
black
trying
I
to
shouldn't
women,
have
deflect
to.
because now he's
But
afraid
actually,
that this
wait a minute.
clip is
Pause,
you're the
about to
pause,
be
pause.
protector
played.
of black
Uh,
Pause,
women.
pause.
they
Wait a minute.
wanna they
Hold
wanna
on,
play
hold
the
on, hold
clip.
on.
They
Hold
wanna
on a
play the
second.
clip. So
Okay,
let
go
I
them
ahead,
play
play the
it.
did.
clip.
Nah, hold on, babe. Don't play
No,
shit.
play the clip.
Don't play shit.
Hey,
Hold
your
on.
wife says she
Until
wants to
this
play the
bitch ass
clip.
nigga shut up
Now fall back
and I get
and
the
let her
floor,
play the clip.
don't
Don't
play
disrespect
shit.
her.
I'll
Let
tell
her
you
do
when
what
to
she
play the
wants to
clip.
do.
I will tell you when to play it. I need the floor.
So now you
Nigga,
dictating to her?
when that shit happened,
Wait a
I
minute. So
came
now
on
you
the
dictating to
post-debate
her? You
show.
gonna tell her what to do?
Yes, I'm gonna tell my wife what to do.
That's
When
his
I came on
So
the
wife.
you're
What
not
the
post-debate
dictating
fuck?
to
show,
her now?
when I came on the
You're not
post-debate
controlling. That
show,
sounds
hey,
controlling to
bro, I know
me.
you good at setting narratives. I'm gonna say
That
this.
sounds very
When I
controlling
came
to
on the
me.
post-debate show that
That
night,
sounds very controlling to
when
me.
I came on the post-debate show that night, I
The night you called
apologized.
Nandy a bitch?
I
Is that what you're
apologized to
referring
Sister
to?
Nandy, and you know what she
Is that
said?
the night you referred to Sister Nandy as a
Yes, it
bitch?
is. And you know
Did
what
you
she
know
said?
her? Do you
listen
know
to me.
her?
You hear how he hurt?
Did you know
You
her?
hear how hurt he is? Do
Did
you know
you
what she
know
said?
her?
Did you know
Nigga,
what
Was
she
she a
I mean,
said?
random woman
y'all
to you?
niggas
Do you know
running
what
up
she
each other
said?
ain't gonna, yo, we trying to move
Was
forward
she a
from this. Y'all
random
niggas
woman
You
to
running
you,
can't
up each
move
other
Taz?
ain't
forward
gonna do
because
it,
this
bro.
nigga
Was
keep
she
on
a
trying to set his
random
Y'all
own
woman to
niggas
you
act
or
narrative.
like
not,
fucking little
Taz?
ass
Sister
fucking
Nandy
boys,
will come
bro.
on and
God
tell you I
damn, bro.
protect and defend her, bro.
I'm just
That shit
asking you,
crazy,
was
bro.
she a random
And
woman
you
to
keep
you?
dying. No, she wasn't,
Did you know
nigga.
Sister
No,
Mandy
y'all
No,
niggas
before
she
are
then?
wasn't
fucking
a random
weirdos,
woman,
bro.
nigga.
Did
She was
you
a
know
wo-
Sister
she was a
Nanny
woman in
before
the
then?
hound session.
Because if
that
you knew
just
her
said
before
she was a
then,
woman in the
and you
hound
still had
session.
the intestinal
Hey, bruh,
fortitude and the
hey, bruh.
toxic and the
This is the
toxic
problem.
masculine
Tell this
verbiage
nigga about
to
his
call her a
communication.
bitch,
The
to
fuck?
call her a bitch. What
This
does
shit
that say
crazy,
about
bruh.
you and your
This shit
truthfulness in the
crazy.
speech when you say you protect black women? You a
You call
fraud
me
in
a
the face.
bitch. You
And I
call me a
still
You a
bitch.
fraud in the face.
Hey, ladies on the panel, can y'all please stand down
You
while
a
this bitch keep
fraud
his
and a
tirade going?
fake.
Because I need the
Alright,
floor.
When you
guys.
call
I
her
just
a
need the floor.
bitch, I
Since
want
can't
them to
nobody control
defend
this
that.
pussy, I'm gonna wait because I can't lose
Why
my
did
voice
you
again.
call her a bitch?
You keep asking the same question, but you won't take the answer.
You're not giving
We
no
were
answer.
we were in a hound session. She attacked me personally.
Oh, so if
attacked
a woman,
my.
hold on,
See
let
what
me
I'm
get
saying?
this straight.
See what I'm
So
saying?
if a woman attacks
I
you
can't even answer.
personally,
I
hold
can't
on.
even answer.
If a woman attacks you personally, you're not man enough to ignore it.
I said I was wrong.
Did you
I
apologize to
apologize to her.
Sister Nandy? Do it now.
Bitch ass nigga already did.
No, you did not.
Y'all niggas is weird as
Is
fuck.
she
bro.
around?
Apologize to
Is she in the
Sister
chat?
Nandy now for your misogynistic
Is she in the
language.
chat?
Respect right now.
Is she in the chat?
She don't have to be in the chat. Just
If
put it
not,
on record.
okay.
She'll hear
So
it.
what we gonna do right now is we gonna play this audio my wife got, and I'm gonna
No,
go find the audio of
I
me
want you
playing.
to apologize.
I'm gonna go
Sister
find the
Nandy
audio of me
for
apologizing
calling
to
her
her
a bitch because
and
that was
shit on
very
your bitch ass
misogynistic.
again.
It was,
Bitch ass
it
nigga, you
was,
can never
it's
corner
toxic
me.
masculinity. When
Do you
you
hear
get
me?
on anything and because
Do
a
you hear me?
woman
Solar
attacks you
mind.
because you don't like what she
I'm gonna go get
says,
the audio of
you
me
simply
apologizing to her
call her
because
a
this man
bitch.
thinks he's in a
Is that
position
what you
to
feel like
hold
you
me
have the right
accountable for
to
something I
do?
already held
So when
myself
it's
accountable
Taz
for.
doing it,
He's
it can
showing
be
out.
justified.
He's showing out.
So when
I was
Taz
already
can call a
wrong.
woman a bitch, it can be justified.
I said I was
Is
wrong.
that what y'all upholding?
I already said I was wrong.
So
You
apologize
trying to
to
get me
the
to
sister,
apologize
as you
again.
should.
You trying to get me to apologize again for your own benefit won't work,
It's
nigga.
not my benefit.
I know how to do it without the help. Bitch
It's
ass
not
nigga,
my
you here because can you apologize for calling that chat bleeding cheerleaders? Can you
I can
apologize for
apologize for
saying
calling.
fuck my
I
grandmother?
can very
Can you
well
apologize
apologize
for
to your
threatening
wife.
my family?
I can
We listening.
apologize to your wife and Chris Flournoy for calling them bleeding cheerleaders because those are the only people I refer
You
to.
said
And
down
if
in the
anybody
chat.
wants to go back to their stream, you will hear
said
me
down in the
call.
chat.
You will hear me call their names directly.
You said down in the chat.
Yeah, because those were the two people in the chat that I was talking to. And if
But you
anybody
didn't
wants
say
to
their
chat
names. You
me
said
on
down
that,
in the chat.
I specifically said their two names.
And when you and I
No,
told you
that's not
then,
Did I or did I not?
and I told
No.
you then,
Did
when
I
you
or did I
insulted,
not?
you did
No.
not, because I tried to explain to you
Do you
then,
want
which
to
is
go
the
back in
problem
the chat
now.
and find that?
When you said that
If
to
y'all
my
saying
wife,
I'm lying, do
Oh,
y'all
when you
want to go
said
back
that
and
to
pull
my
that clip
wife,
up as well?
this is the problem. You don't listen. When you said that to my wife, you affected more women than just my
Well,
wife.
thank you. Hold on. But you said I said it to your wife. So you don't think when you call a woman a
You changed it
you
to
don't
me.
affect other
You
women?
changed
You
it
see
to
this
me.
shit?
So when you say you don't
You
call
see
when
this?
you call a woman a bitch, that don't affect other women? When
I
a
know
black
so
woman
much so
hears
that
a
I know to
black
come back and
man, when a
apologize, nigga.
black woman
Which
hears
is
a
what I
black
did.
man calling her a bitch,
Y'all
you
hear
don't
him
think
though,
that
right?
affects other women?
Y'all hear him running.
No, I'm not running. I said I
You
would
talking to
apologize
a
to your
bunch of
wife
women who done
because that's
heard
who
me
I said
say
it to.
this.
Now,
These women
when you
have heard me tell
apologize to
them the
all
struggles
women,
of using this
now
word.
when you
I'm
apologize
not
to all
you.
women for
I'm not
calling a
you.
sister a bitch,
You're fake.
I haven't heard you
You're
say
If a
that
talking to
woman
a bunch
attacks
of
you
women who have
That
because
personally,
you
shit
heard
is
feel
me
you can't be
extra
justified
repeatedly
fucking
talk
weird,
because
bro.
she
about this
attacked you.
word.
You
I
said
ain't
you
you.
felt justified
I ain't
because she
you.
attacked you. So
I'm
did
not
you
you.
apologize to all women for calling her a bitch?
Can a woman answer him, please?
I'm talking to you.
Right, but you ain't taking my
I'm hiding
answer.
behind these women.
You ain't taking
I'm
my
talking
answer.
to you.
Not only did I apologize to her, I've apologized on previous streams for
Did
my
you apologize
inability
to
to
every
not
woman
use
that
the
heard you
word
say
ever
it?
again. But you
Did
see
you
how you start
apologize
talking?
to every
You see how
woman
you
that
start
heard you say
talking?
it?
I can't do this. Where's Solar bitch ass at
Did
now?
you
What about
apologize to every
communication
woman
now?
that heard you
What
say
about
it?
communication now?
Now
You bitch
answer
ass
me.
scary nigga.
Did you
I'm sick of you
apologize to
cowards.
every woman that
Ladies, do you
heard you
see
call
Solar
Sister
now?
Nanny a bitch?
What about
yeah, he's smiling
communication
like
now?
he is always. Solar doing what's
What
Solar
about
do.
communication now?
You're
You
already
keep
trying to get
running.
Tess to bow down for you on the
Hey,
stream
yeah,
to
yeah,
make
no,
you happy
we're not
when
gonna do.
he has
Wait.
previously
We're not
apologized
gonna do all the extra
to
shit.
Nandy.
We're not gonna do all the extra shit. And this is what I'm talking about with like the weak ass nigga conversations that y'all niggas be having all the fucking time. Like I said, I don't
need to hear all that, bro. Listen, I don't need no lecture.
I told both of y'all.
I don't need no fucking lecture. I need you to tell this motherfucker to let me finish my sentence.
Y'all niggas,
No, your sentence is finished.
Mouth. Y'all niggas is disrespectful to each other.
Facts.
Stop doing that shit. What the fuck is the matter with y'all? Y'all little fucking boys.
Hey, bro, I'm not lying.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all little fucking boys, and you're doing it right now.
I recorded the first part of the conversation. Y'all started insulting Mary at the first.
Right now,
y'all started insulting first. I started recording. Do you want me to play the clip?
Both of y'all niggas is acting like
you recorded what?
Fucking boys. Y'all need to quit that shit because that shit is unproductive. Y'all niggas weak as fuck. Y'all don't know how to talk to each other.
Hell no, we don't know how to talk to each other.
And fucking Taz.
Facts.
Acting like
Solo ain't taking no position.
So get y'all shit together. Get y'all shit together and stop trying to one up each other. And maybe y'all can settle this fucking problem.
Why you didn't say nothing when he started with the insults? And why you didn't say nothing when he started off insulting?
No, that's fucking child ass.
I'm up. I don't have to one up.
Fucking conversation.
Why
did you hear the
fucking
conversation? Wait, did you hear the fucking conversation? Oh, you call her a bitch. I want to play the clip. I said, what the fuck y'all doing? That shit is lame.
Check the score. I'm up.
That shit is fucking lame.
I'm up.
He insulted before he
I don't need to one up nobody, nigga. I'm up.
You up with this weak chat you deal with, bro.
Hey, man, play the audio.
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
and so he just referred to,
y'all niggas act like a fucking bunch of fucking sixth graders, bro. Y'all trying to one up each other with fucking video clips. Who the fuck is taking time out to pull up a video clip on it? What the fuck are y'all doing?
Yeah.
Right. That shit is fucking weak as fuck. What are you talking about?
Right.
Why is it weak?
Fucking weird ass conversations.
You gotta do it with liars,
bitch ass nigga, he digging up my history.
You gotta do it with liars, though.
No,
he digging up my history.
Having these weird ass conversations, trying to piss on the fucking tree, thinking that's
digging up my history. I don't have this history.
When people lie and you have the evidence, I think it behooves you to show the evidence. Why are we afraid of the evidence?
On the fucking tree to see who's pissed think the most. That shit is weak as fuck. I don't buy none of this shit.
Didn't he come up here with that?
Yeah, he came up here with the bullshit.
Did you check him, coward?
And y'all fed right into the fucking bullshit.
Right, because I want to play the audio. I want to play the audio so you can die and you can die with it.
Audio. I don't
but I'm just glad your coward ass didn't say nothing. Play the audio, babe. Play the audio. We just saw Solar bitch up again like the pussy he is.
And this is why I'm gonna play the audio. Fucking conversations.
That's why they
these fucking conversations.
I'm about to play the audio so that we can get full context.
The audio doesn't matter at this point.
I'm gonna say it so you can smile every time, y'all. Solar's a bitch. He's your bitch. He's your bitch, y'all.
He called him a misogynist.
He's your bitch.
Let's prove it.
He's your bitch. I don't expect him to say nothing.
And first of all, she said she recorded it.
I don't expect him to say shit.
Before I even brought this up, it was this nigga audio.
Play that audio.
That said I was a misogynist and I was this and I was that for not checking those brothers.
Are you gonna mute him so I can play the audio, Solar, or what?
That's what they do, man. I've told you. I say, bro, I'm telling you.
This theory that this black male unicorn still exists. This theory that this black male unicorn is still out there and somehow, your man is different than everybody else's man and your daddy is different. That idea, that's what we got to do away with, y'all, because that still puts us in a position of protection. It puts us in a position that is crazy. It's crazy. It's like it literally still restrains you because you are still supporting and you're not looking at it like that. You looking at it like you're not supporting. You looking at it like, well, this is my brother, this is my daddy. Like, do y'all not know that the reason why I have issues with pro-blacks and I do not like the pro-black male rhetoric is because of my father? It's because of my own father. It's not because I bumped into every other pro-black man I've met in my life has the same hypocrisy connected to him. The only thing he cares about is you being pro-black. You can say forget everything else. You can say forget everything else. But the moment you mention whiteness is when all the gloves come off. You got protection as long as we ain't talking about white people. The minute you start talking about white people, then there is no protection for you. It's just like, I know who pro-Black men are. So that's where my rhetoric comes from with that conversation, because I know who they are. And it does not just, my father was a start. Everybody else was the backing of it. Look at Pro-Light. Look at Sinetter. Look at Tariq, Umar. All of these Black male leaders always got white vagina in their past. They done banged a white woman at some point. They done been with a white woman at some point. But they are going to drive you in the ground about why you shouldn't be dating nobody white. Yeah. And they can tell you what you need to be doing and how you need to be doing it. This is why I do not trust them, because it's a level of hypocrisy connected to women, and they don't respect the voices of women. They don't respect the voices of women. They just don't. They feel like it's a male conversation and they should be educating you on what you should be saying. So it's just a level with them that I just can't rock and roll with. I can't. I don't respect it. It's not diversified enough. It's just not. It's not. And
yeah, no, they don't respect women's opinions at all. They don't even want to hear it. And that was the theme on this panel too, is the fact that you can tell they don't care what Black women think. They don't care how you're impacted by their behaviors. They don't care, because at the end of the day, their attitude is like, okay, well, you don't like it, but we still here. So you're gonna have to call their bluff at some point. Like, Black women need to understand they're not going to change unless you create a situation where they don't have a choice but to change. Bree said other race plans said this deserves less.
Can we just address the fact that Black relationships are a struggle? Like, Black women don't even want to accept that. Like, the fact that you are with a Black man, he is on the bottom totem pole in society economically when it comes to his respect. No other group of men that is over him economically. And when it comes to the government and the patriarchal society, everybody is above the Black man. So technically, your relationship is a struggle. Your marriage is a struggle. Your relationship with your son, struggle. Your relationship with your father,
to stop right
struggle.
Here because I don't have those struggles. So I don't.
It is a struggle. When it comes to society, it's a struggle.
No, I don't have a struggle, and I respect the fact that many women do have that struggle, but I don't have one. And so what I'm not going to do is, for the sake of conversation, act like the majority of men don't. And I'm not even calling people unicorns. I won't even call my situation a unicorn. But what I will say is that emphatically, my relationship with my son, my husband, or my father is not a struggle. But I don't have a cape on for those who are perpetuating those things either. So acknowledging that, just because I didn't go through it does not mean that it is not a horrible problem, that it's a horrible situation, and that most women are going to experience it. I don't have a problem with admitting that. I don't have a problem with admitting that I've seen my sisters go through some of this stuff, that I've seen friends go through that stuff. But I don't have to deny or say, yeah, I'm in the struggle too, if I'm not in the struggle, because that would be lying.
What I was trying to say is this. What I'm trying to say is that your man is on the bottom of the totem pole economically and due to the dominant society, so that technically makes it a struggle.
The collective is, and individually,
Black men in general are.
Okay, so they're right. The collective is, but they're white men outside waiting for him to give him money right now.
What I'm saying is Black men in general are at the bottom economically, so that creates a struggle. Right. So your relationship and your marriage is technically a struggle.
When you say your man, you're talking directly to me.
No, I was talking
in general. Yeah, I thought she was talking in general.
Okay, and I always say that. I always say that. You're just identifying with it, so let's talk about it. Okay, so let's talk about it. You did just identify because you made it personal.
As many other people are saying, because I've seen women say, look, I didn't have a dusty daddy. But what you said specifically, emphatically was, if you're in a relationship or if you're married, as a married woman, I do have to say that because you know what they do with our strings. So
I'm not talking about that, though. I don't care. I'm not going to keep voicing my opinion based off what people do with our streams. I'm not going to
people like Yara. But let's fast forward to where Taz came in.
No, just let it play.
And if they don't want to believe that,
don't tell me nothing. You can't tell me shit.
That's what you are.
I can tell you whatever the fuck I want to tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's gonna be a problem.
Don't be
Now you got to watch your mouth to this.
Yo, come on, y'all. What the fuck? I mean, the whole shit is fucking childish anyway. I don't even know why y'all don't even want to hear this shit in the first place. The fuck are y'all? I don't like what the fuck? I mean, what the fuck we getting out of this shit?
Ask Yara that question. He's the one.
Let her play it.
So
no, and they the one.
Yeah, cool. But y'all gonna shut the fuck up while this shit playing.
I can't play it if you're muting me.
Yeah, I muted out because y'all started arguing with each other.
I wasn't arguing. He interrupted, telling me something
cool.
like
I didn't interrupt nothing. You said my name.
You better go tell Israel something. You can't tell Nyla shit.
Oh,
you're not a goddamn thing.
I say nothing to you.
Keep it that way.
Yo, just finish playing.
Now he ain't say nothing.
Like there shouldn't be an argument over whether there's one individual black man that's exempt from systemic oppression. That shouldn't even be an argument. It's really a moot point because the bottom line of it is black men are not resolving systemic oppression. So moot point. Bottom line of it is that we're at a critical issue. Listen, if y'all keep calling Nyla names, I'm gonna block you. It just is what it is. Don't call anybody on the panel any name.
Let them call me names. Okay, we have these conversations all the time. But when I get to dragging y'all ugly asses, then don't be a victim.
You're right. It's like don't cry victim and don't talk to me when she drilled me. So say if you feel like you bold enough to say what you gotta say, because you don't gotta insult nobody. You can disagree, but you don't gotta throw insults. When she drills you and then potentially block you, don't come to me complaining because you were calling her name. You don't need to call people names. You can disagree with what they're saying. You can even challenge what they're saying, but you don't get to disrespect anybody on the panel. That being said, I don't believe that there's any one black person, male or female, that's exempt from systematic racism in this country.
No, but I agree with that. And so that you guys are clear, I agree with the overall premise, but I misheard something when she said that, and it was kind of, and I felt like I had to say something because I did see other women in the chat say, well, that really wasn't our experiences. And I don't want women to think that just because you haven't had that experience with the man, that you have to pretend like you did. And as a matter of fact, I find it admirable when you haven't had the negative experiences, but you got sense enough and compassion enough to see when women have and to understand that it's still a problem. So this is the whole thing with even having these conversations. People do personalize it because I do have a black husband. You see people in here telling me I'm homeless, right? Mm-hmm. I'm homeless, but you cleaning your own toilets. Maria cleaned mine yesterday. You understand what I'm saying?
But here's what I think. Aside from monetarily, because we know that all black people are not struggling monetarily. We know the majority of them are, we know not all of them are. So we know that you can just analyze the rate of divorce and you can make a conclusion that most marriages are struggling. Because again, happily married couples do not divorce. So you can look at the divorce rate in the black community, and that doesn't mean every single last one of them, but you can make conclusions about the overall. And so that's what I think it is. But I don't think anybody should use their father, their brother, or their own personal relationship. I mean, I know certain black men who are good. I can just say, I know some black men who don't engage in this behavior, but that's anecdotal. So I don't think it is even focusing on that.
And I mean, we know that the majority of these men, yes, economically, the collective, you cannot separate from that as far as how they are viewed economically, systemically, whatever. They are all in that category. But what I thought, especially because at first I was, I can follow the conversation and understand that we're talking about a larger group. But when I saw that even other people were saying, well, that it is true that some of us didn't have that. And it is sometimes, it does sometimes come off as, some people feel like they can't say that they had, a positive experience. Okay, that counts to you only. Just like my positive experience is only my positive experience. I will always acknowledge that most women are not going to have that experiences, but I'm not going to deny my experience or be shaded because I haven't had it.
Well, here's a question that I have, because a lot of people, they associate struggle love as a monetary thing. I noticed that, but you have a lot of wealthy relationships. I'll just say what a struggle is overall to me. Set money to the side. Now, yeah, money is one thing. Of course, if you struggle financially, obviously
passed it already.
Impact the quality of your life.
You sure? Because it's you haven't came on yet. Because me and her just had our exchange, and you came on after the exchange.
I came on in the middle of it.
That being said, even if you are a rich black man, because you live in a
Yeah, the point was already made anyway. I mean,
because they like
No,
to say that it's
no, I just found it. It's coming up.
If it's a system of racism, then yes, all black men have that burden regardless to their money.
Can I say something? Because Taz is in the comments being very like Taz. Listen, dude. Like, I can talk about reform mammies all the fuck I want to.
You need to come on the panel. Why not just come on the panel?
Yeah, come on a panel, dude. You sitting right in the room anyway, probably. Like, dude, just come on a panel, or you're listening somewhere. You're listening. So, and you got the link, and you have access to the link, Taz. So just come on a panel, because when I was on your channel and you called me dumb twice, I wasn't in your chat pop locking it and dropping it. I left this shit the fuck alone and let you have a fucking opinion.
Pause that, please. Pause that, please.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I never called her dumb. What
So
she
she
doesn't
lied?
like.
She did.
Did she
Yes,
lie?
nigga. She's fucking lying.
Okay,
she
so
don't like how I
you
talk.
so you just
hey,
so
bro,
we don't have to accept
up.
what she says.
We have
But we can go get her
because
nigga.
she lied.
She don't like how I talk. So when I say y'all
because
dumb,
she doesn't like how. Hold on, Taz.
When I say y'all dumb,
hold
right
on,
now,
Taz, because she
when
doesn't
I say
like
y'all
how you
dumb,
talk.
like
it was
now,
when you called
when
us
I say
she
y'all
doesn't
dumb,
like how you
like
talk.
now, when I say
get
y'all
to call
dumb,
her
she
out
takes
of her
it
name,
personal. When I say y'all
like
dumb,
you did, Mandy.
when I say y'all dumb, she
So
takes it personal.
That's 2 strikes.
So this is
because
my
a
last
woman
time
doesn't
saying
like.
it.
But
Because
you
a
weren't
woman
even
doesn't
talking
like
when
what
you
you
said
say.
that the day before. You
Babe,
You
talk to
feel
her.
like you have a
my
right to
God,
call
babe,
them out
I
of their
don't
name.
need no help.
Please
He's
continue
not
the
going to
video.
shut up. I don't need no
Please
help.
continue the video.
What I need is for Solar to step in at
No,
some point.
please continue the
Because
video.
he want to talk and stay in my shit.
Please
the problem is
continue
niggas want
the
to
video.
misrepresent shit. She don't
Please
like.
continue the video.
She don't like.
Okay,
when
I got
say
it. You want us to
dumb.
us to ignore her truth. I got you.
No, nigga, we know her. You don't. You trying to
It
paint a
doesn't
narrative
matter.
around my
She
people.
said you called her out of her name, so now you're
Right,
talking
and that's
play
not.
the rest of the,
And,
y'all
and if
wanted to
I
hear
get
the
her
clip,
up here,
y'all want to hear
and
the
if
clip,
I get her up here,
No, let it
then
keep
tell your
going.
stupid ass that I ain't called her dumb
Keep playing the
directly.
tape.
She don't like how I talk.
All right, let's play the rest of the clip. Y'all want to hear? I don't want to hear this shit. Y'all want to hear the rest
and you
of the
were
clip?
calling
Go ahead and
those
play the
dudes
shit.
dumb. That's what. And she was using
This shit crazy, and you mute me while I'm talking.
I muted both of you
Doesn't
niggas.
matter.
Play the rest of the clip. I'm tired of hearing you niggas argue with each other.
Right, but niggas can't misrepresent
I
shit.
just said let the clip play.
We got it. You said that you didn't say it. We heard you, bro.
No, I call niggas dumb every day.
Cool.
I call niggas dumb every day. I ain't never call her dumb.
Cool.
Well, she said you did on this strip. That's
all
all.
Right.
Right.
Come
What
on,
you say,
y'all. What the fuck? Come and play the rest of the clip, man. Because I ain't really with this shit.
Yeah, pay it.
Nigga, fuck you, nigga. You can't.
Come man, shut the fuck up, man.
You can't find no audio of me ever calling my sister dumb. nigga.
Okay,
You
so
a fucking clown.
Y'all gonna play the rest of the
she
clip?
Lied. I got you. She lied, according to you.
No, nigga. She don't like me saying you're dumb.
But
she's sitting on a panel and I say y'all dumb. She took it personal.
Well,
bitch, nigga.
She took it personal, just like you felt.
Right, and I
because
apologize.
I said
and I apologize because I'm a fucking man.
I just want the clip to continue to play.
I bet you
no
do
need
now.
to defend it, Taz.
I was wrong.
Let the clip
That's
play.
why
No
I
need to defend it. Yeah, you've been wrong twice on the stream so far.
Dumb, but
you've been wrong twice on the stream so
you
far.
Now,
the way you
I bet you
women.
She understand why I say it better now.
The way you address women, you've been wrong twice.
I bet she understand why I say it better now.
Admirable. Please let the tape play.
I wasn't addressing her though when I said y'all dumb.
Got you. Please let the tape play.
Keep trying to misrepresent it.
Please let the tape play. Please let the tape play, bro.
And the time she talking about, all of these people was in my
why
chat.
don't y'all continue to play the tape y'all want to play?
Because I don't have to. Because you dead, nigga, and I want to make sure I keep kicking you, nigga. I didn't think
you wanted to keep playing.
I'm going to keep kicking you, nigga. I'm going to keep kicking your dead ass.
And that's my point.
Go ahead and play it, babe. Play the audio.
Thank you.
Okay, you want me to play it now?
I figured you see it my way.
Yeah, play the audio.
Okay.
Ayla is disrespecting me. You not. I wasn't talking about your fucking wife. I've been having this conversation before I
this is not the panel for this discussion to take place.
Stop coming at me like, dude, you gonna stop disrespecting me. Because the only reason why I'm holding back on you and not going haywire.
Stop it again, babe. Because the bitch ass nigga trying to slip shit in, y'all hear him like, I ain't never disrespected her though. Ever.
I got it. She's a liar.
Ever. No, she lying about that. I
got it. I got it. This woman.
Do you know who she is?
We don't have to listen to her.
You know
she's a pathological liar. I got it.
No, nigga, she's mad.
I got it. She doesn't have a right to be mad. I got it.
But you don't because you thought you had something with this.
I got it.
You don't.
She doesn't have a right to be mad.
To them about.
She doesn't understand her feelings. She doesn't understand her emotions.
All right, motherfuckers. What the? Yo, come on.
Let the tape finish playing.
Bruh, no, you're not about to misrepresent me. I don't give a fuck what you
keep saying she was mad, so she shouldn't have said it. I got it.
Go ahead and play it, babe.
Okay.
Don't need to respect her feelings.
That dude is so cool.
We're gonna hold back on this panel because we're not gonna do it on this panel. No, that needs to be.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that needs to be a discussion. That's not gonna be that needs to be.
Pause it, babe.
Discussion.
Pause it right quick. Did you just hear me say it ain't like that, Yara?
I want you to continue. We don't need your commentary.
You just hear me say it ain't like that.
Let's continue what it's not like.
We was breaking it down.
Let's listen to what it's not like. You already said she was lying for calling you dumb. You already said she was lying for saying you disrespected her in the chat.
Is it yes or no? But did you hear me say it's not like that?
You call her a bitch and you apologize. You heard all that. I got you. So let the tape play.
I mean, it's clear to me that he's a narcissist. So I'm not surprised.
All right, play it again, babe. Play the tape, babe.
Not gonna be on the panel.
No, not. I'm saying, but I mean, you told me to come in here, so I came in here. She told me to come here, so I came in here. You need to understand. Right. So this was the problem. I felt like what you were saying was a setup to do what happened. Whether you understand that or not is the question. Then when you go on to say you personalized it. You can't make it seem like I or somebody else misrepresented. You told her directly in response, your husband, your son, you're this, you're that. It's but people that don't. My nigga.
Pause it right there, babe. Pause it. Now, did she cut me off or am I talking or what? What's going on right there?
No. Listen, you're not supposed to cut her off. You're supposed to yield to floor when the woman is
They're
talking.
having a discussion and you weren't there, and this is.
I was having a discussion with verbal.
Babe, be quiet. Let him set his narrative.
I was having a discussion with verbal.
Yeah, this
not
is
an argument.
Like,
babe, I need you to be quiet.
Like you overtalked her. As Taz said, quote,
I'm talking.
How come you can't yield the floor to that
little
sister?
Bit, babe.
Hell no. Just play the fucking clip, yo.
I'm talking
this fucking shit is actually fucking goofy, bro. Just play the fucking clip, bro. I don't even want to hear this shit. For real.
Yeah, this is not how
This shit
struggle
is like extra fucking
like,
weak. Y'all trying to one up each other on some nut ass shit.
No, he's up here trying to apply struggle stream logic to what we do.
Just lick it. Just listen.
Okay, Taz, would you like me to push play?
Of course he doesn't.
Ain't nobody fucking talking to you.
Oh, I'm muted. I'm muted.
I'm talking to him.
I'm muted. That's why when I'm asking my wife to be quiet, she don't hear me. No problem. Go ahead, babe.
This was the problem. I felt like what you were saying was a setup to do what happened. Whether you understand that or not is the question. Then when you go on to say you personalized it. You can't make it seem like I or somebody else misrepresented. You told her directly in response, your husband, your son, you're this, you're that. It's but people I that don't. My nigga,
I never said her name.
Please let me finish.
I'm talking about all black women. You cannot say
I rewinded it to listen to it.
I never said Nyla's name, so you're not gonna do that. Nyla responded based off of you. But I said black women. I literally just did a stream yesterday saying the same shit. I got streams. I got streams tagged. No, because you try to do this shit all the time. This is not the panel to have this discussion on.
Not a big deal. She said she didn't mean nothing by it, but I needed to understand when your response was direct. Your response was direct.
No, it was not. I did not.
Okay,
all right. I did not say her. Lies. That's lies. I thought she was just talking about.
That's it right there. You could. That's it. Because I left at that point. Now
so he left. So I was trying to figure out.
Now she clearly said you, but since she said I wasn't talking to y'all or talking about you, I left it alone.
Right.
She cut me off,
right. And most of the
and I kept asking, can I babe, can you please hold on? I kept asking, can I speak? I never disrespected her. I didn't talk over her. I yielded her to the floor. I literally yielded the floor by getting off of there. So what
we just heard you overtalk her at least 3 times. Should you ask your wife to go back talking, 3 seconds?
I never yielded the floor. What do you mean?
Can I speak?
So when you claim I didn't yield the floor with verbal and she kept talking, I was misogynistic in doing that, but you weren't.
Right, because here's the problem. You were telling verbal about her fucking life.
I never told her anything about her life.
You know what I'm saying? I can't respond.
You're lying. I never told verbal anything about her personal life.
But you were arguing with her about science and women's
I was never arguing with her.
Yeah,
so she wasn't trying to talk about women's bodies and you was talking about science and she called you Mr. Science.
Yes, that's calling me Mr. Science, but we were having a discussion.
That's why. So can I finish my point? Because
we weren't having an argument though.
You arguing with verbal about
I never argued with verbal.
Bro, can I finish what I'm saying? You talking over verbal about women's bodies is
you
a lot
talked
different.
over this woman because you didn't
Can
like
you let somebody finish a point, please?
No,
she talked over me.
Rude.
And when verbal talked over me, didn't I yield the floor?
I got off the panel.
You're not yielding the floor now. You're talking over people before they finish.
Could you please hold on?
Let them have this conversation, y'all.
I yielded the floor. I completely left the conversation. Do we need to rewind it?
Did you talk over her?
Rewind it, babe. No, I didn't.
I'm asking you a question. You never talked over her. So why every time she was speaking, you were silent?
You can hear me saying, I don't want to do this.
That's not what I asked you. I'm saying every time she was speaking, you were silent.
I was talking.
Why would
how can I be silent if I'm talking?
Every time that woman was talking, you were silent.
You mean after she's cut me off?
No. Every time she was speaking,
this is crazy.
You were silent. Is that what you're saying?
There was only one time. That's me talking.
Only one time what?
And bro, please don't cut me off no more. Me talking, she cut me off. She went on to say what she had to say. I never responded. That's literally what just happened.
That's not what I asked you. I asked you every time this young lady spoke.
It's crazy.
You did not, you were silent. You weren't talking while she was talking.
Do we need to play it again?
Yes.
We're not playing it again. No.
Because
play it again,
he's
baby.
Lying. No, we got it recorded. It's on record. So let the record stand.
What am I saying?
I'm saying the fact that
I didn't say what you said. What am I saying? on this audio.
It doesn't matter what you're saying. If you were saying your goddamn ABCs, the point that you were making,
can I get the floor?
The point that you were making when I was speaking in my conversation, in my exchange with verbal, the point that you said, it doesn't matter what she has to say. If a woman is speaking, you should yield the floor. Right. I'm asking you, why can't you hold yourself to that same standard?
Because I was being personally attacked.
There is no because.
So when I'm in the middle of my sentence,
it's not okay for no other male to do it, but
for real, bro. You can't. You look.
Yeah, yeah. You want me to do it? I'll do it.
Yeah, thank you.
So I'm thinking that both of y'all can have.
I don't need you to say nothing else, my nigga. I just need.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying.
Could you shut your bitch ass?
I'm talking right now.
Y'all see this, right?
No, I ain't know y'all see this.
You see it?
You see how y'all talking to
every
each other.
time.
No. See what I'm saying?
Every time
you're doing it right now.
Hell, you do this.
You want me? If you want me to
regulate,
I'm going to regulate the way the fuck I want to regulate it.
Let him hold the L.
What you talking about?
Let him hold the L.
Yo, you can't control yourself.
Y'all see it, right? You see it, right?
Like you trying to appeal to.
Y'all see it, right?
You trying to appeal to this motherfucking crowd, bro.
I'm trying to deal with.
Nigga, you got one more motherfucking time, nigga.
Fuck you, bitch, nigga.
You
right. Now kick me off, bitch ass nigga. Who you think I am?
Yeah. Who the fuck you think I am? Who the fuck you think I am, nigga? You want me to regulate it? I'm gonna regulate it the way the fuck I want to regulate it, nigga.
Right, and let that bitch ass nigga say what the fuck he want to say. Let's go, B1. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, I'm out of here. Y'all some raggedy asses. That's fucked up.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Up. You gonna sit up here and cry to me when y'all both talking to each other all reckless.
But my name was mentioned, so I do want to say something before I go, please, because I couldn't get.
Man, ain't nobody saying shit right now. I'm in my fucking bag. Fuck you talking about? I'm in my fucking bag right now. That's why boss, you kick me the fuck off. That's why boss kicked me the fuck off. Fuck it. This is channel. You want me to regulate it? I'm gonna regulate it the fuck I want, the way I want to regulate this shit. Fuck you talking about? You gonna sit up there and try to cry to me? I told y'all not to even play the fucking clip. So since you pissed on the fucking floor, allow me to clean this shit up. You niggas is fucking childish. Niggas pulling up clips. Y'all niggas doing research to get a one-up on each other. This shit is fucking lame. Then you turn around and cry to me when y'all going at it. Y'all grown ass fucking men. Learn how to talk to each other. I'm not your fucking daddy. Then you're gonna cry like I'm biased to somebody. Grow the fuck up. Whatever agenda you got, I don't give a fuck about. Whoever you trying to appeal to, I can give a shit about. So miss me with the bullshit. Y'all see what he's trying to do? Who the fuck you trying to appeal to? I can give a fuck about that. Learn how to talk to each other. I've been saying that since fucking you brought your ass over here. Obviously, the sister had the same issue with your ass. That shit's crazy. And y'all like keep shit going. Y'all like to keep shit going like a bunch of bitches. I thought we was gonna have a constructive conversation. Y'all went straight to one-upping each other. Niggas don't want unity. Niggas don't want organization. You know how shit get done? You know how to accomplish shit? First, learn how to talk to each other. Niggas is on basic sixth grader shit. Can't get past that. I told y'all niggas like 5 fucking times. Why are y'all playing the clip? Don't play the clip. Leave that shit alone. Let's move forward. Don't cry to me. Oh yeah, well you see, I muted all you motherfuckers. Niggas think I'm targeting them now. Y'all like to keep the fuck shit going. Where they make these niggas at? Y'all so unfucking productive. And y'all have no fucking integrity.
Hey bro, I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
What's up, man?
I don't understand why niggas let Yara do the shit that he does. And that ain't taking no particular side, because Taz be wilding too. But it's a reason why it's always Yara and whoever else. I don't think this is an example of 2 niggas doing the same thing. I do think Taz be extra as fuck. I do. But you also hear Taz say, I was wrong. You also hear Taz apologize. Even in this instance, the things that Yara wanted him to admit to, he admitted to. But Yara is the one who took it a step further to be like, now apologize. All of that extra shit. That's not it's not equal. It's not equal. And really, the fact that, again, we could say, yeah, Taz do what he do, but Yara has a history of this. You talking about a fucking pissing match? Yara is determined to get in a pissing match with anybody who speak louder than he might speak. And that's just being real. Like all of the insults, your mama, your grandma, like that nigga does that shit. He takes it that far. Consistently. Consistently. Ain't nobody looking at this old, ain't nobody looking at dude and being like, yo, like even being the elder amongst everybody else. Like even, like just that example. But to constantly threaten niggas' manhoods, constantly talk about what you do, what niggas would do in person, constantly talk about who niggas is in real life. Like we said as a league, that was the shit we was moving past. Taz a new nigga. Yara's supposed to be an example. And this is somebody it's somebody we calling the head judge. It's a different standard. And even with me speaking rationally, me speaking not like no insults, just saying that I think this behavior is a problem, just like niggas is saying, oh, how we talk to each other and everything else. That like you just imagine attempting to have this conversation with him on here. I wouldn't even be able to speak. He would be insulting me right now.
I mean, when I told him to shut the fuck up, he shut the fuck up in this conversation.
But so this is the thing though. If you
I get
pay
what you're
attention,
saying. I'm not saying that you're wrong. You're absolutely right about what you're saying, and we are right to tell you that I dealt with him just like how I'm dealing with Taz. You know that. I kicked the nigga off panels. I did all that whole shit.
Yeah, listen, I'm not
all
saying
right, so like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, like all this extra shit on how y'all communicate with each other.
Bro, but see, you keep saying y'all, bro. Like, that's my thing, though. You keep saying y'all instead of addressing the niggas who take it there consistently. It ain't no y'all.
I'm just saying, the reason why I'm saying y'all, because y'all are the debaters. Since you want to put the debate shit into the mix in this conversation.
I mean, that's what this is.
And
that's
how
the only reason we
talk to each other is fucked up. Yes, Yara, you know, he was off the panel. He just got back coming onto the panels.
But
They ain't stop y'all from talking to each other like that. But y'all still was calling each other outside of y'all names. Y'all still was disrespecting each other. I was still getting calls from motherfuckers saying, I don't like the way this person is talking to me.
Bro, what I'm saying is that where it gets taken to, I'm not saying niggas is up there acting like we at church. I'm saying where niggas is taking it to. How far is everybody, like, for the most part, most niggas will take it there and be like, all right, let's wheel it back. Niggas will take it there, but niggas will be like, all right, let's wheel it back. But when you got niggas, it's like, nah, fuck wheeling it back.
Yes, Yara does that. He takes it too far. Yara takes it too far. We understand that shit. When I wanted him to come on, and when Taz was on, he said, bring him on. I wanted them to squash this shit. This is the time to now squash this shit. But these niggas can't have a fucking real man conversation. And this is what I'm talking about. It turned in instantly to trying to one up each other. So I heard both of the shit. I did both of them. I knew Yara since season 1 he came in. So what I was trying to do at that particular time is, okay, let's squash this shit. Niggas can't even do that. What the fuck is the problem? And y'all the fucking leaders? Or we supposed to listen to y'all niggas? Because y'all got big mouths. Fuck out of here. It's just a big ass fucking high school argument. Who the fuck is taking time out to pull clips up on niggas? That shit is fucking weird as fuck, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like they're still vying for, I can give a fuck about who said what. Squash this shit. Like a motherfucker sitting back trying to take, like, I'm not taking sides with either one of them motherfuckers. Both of them was being very disrespectful to each other. And that's the problem. Everybody got their little camps. This is how niggas stay fucking divided.
Man, listen, I've been saying this shit about Yara since I've been in the fucking league. This ain't got shit to do with no camp or no one of that other shit. Like I said, this is about, like you said, if niggas is supposed to be leaders, then the same standard can't apply. Like I said, niggas consistently forget that we here to do debate shit. All the other shit is cool, but we here to do debate shit. But when niggas feel like that they gotta prove their life on these panels, that's what I'm saying, man. This ain't even about no click shit. I mean,
no. I mean, everybody has their picks. Everybody has their fucking picks, bro. Get out of that dumb shit, bro.
That ain't what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about, though. Like, that's what the problem is, bro.
Nah, that's what the problem is. It's like you talking about picks and shit, but it's niggas that been doing this shit.
Squash the situation, bro. Move forward. It's just like, because it's nothing. I don't know what the fuck is the source of they fucking shit anyway. It's nothing. Y'all don't even know each other. How is this shit lingering on that fucking long? That shit is fucking weird as fuck, bro. Now niggas got to tell you how to talk now. I got to make a rule on how y'all talk to each other now. Like I said, I kicked Yara off the damn panel for damn near 2 months. That ain't solved the fucking problem. Y'all was arguing with each other. This shit still was going on when he wasn't here. The same type of shit. And then you got motherfuckers coming on here telling me what the fuck I'm doing. I literally kicked him off the panel for damn near 2 months for what he said to you. Motherfuckers don't know what the fuck they talking about. And they got these preconceived notions without calling a motherfucker. Nigga think I'm his enemy. I gave the nigga fucking awards. He think I'm his enemy. And this is the nigga shit that I'm talking about. Nigga can't pick up the phone and call a motherfucker. You harbor these feelings, and then that's why, okay, it's clear to me now why you're jumping on here calling me a bitch ass nigga now. Niggas harboring feelings without communicating. What the fuck is the matter with these grown ass fucking men, bro? And then niggas shit and piss on the floor and then cry to me. I was telling both of them niggas the whole time, why you pulling the clip up? That's not going to help the conversation. Leave that shit alone. It turned into a whole fucking pissing match. Bringing the women involved in the shit. Niggas ain't got no self-control. They ain't got no emotional discipline. And then want to cry when the shit hit the fan. When the shit goes too far. When a nigga try to nip it in the bud because he sees where it's going, niggas ignore that. And then they blame the motherfucker. Well, why didn't you tell him? I was telling y'all niggas the whole fucking time. This is the weird shit that I'm talking about. I don't give a fuck about either side. I don't give a fuck about who is right and who is wrong. That can be settled through proper communication. And you don't have to call a nigga a bitch ass nigga to get your point across. That shit crazy, bro. And this whole vying and creating disunity and shit. Fucking the ranks up. Everybody's being attacked by outside motherfuckers, and y'all niggas up here arguing with each other. Like I said, no fucking integrity. Yeah, we gotta have a personal conversation. Because I'm tired of hearing this shit, personally. Niggas need to grow the fuck up. Because that shit was pathetic. Damn. It's like when I cut this shit off, I'm going about my regular life. I see when niggas cut this shit off, they going to looking, researching on niggas to get one-ups on niggas.
Yeah, because while niggas is over here arguing, you got niggas up there talking about they stalking niggas now. Niggas is up there talking about they looking for niggas' locations and all that other shit. Nigga, I want to let a nigga just confirmed that he's stalking me today. Pulling up niggas' LinkedIn and shit. So yeah, y'all focus on this shit. I got a nigga I'm waiting on though. Best believe. Niggas talking about they start like a nigga said they start. A nigga said pulled up all type of little. He got somebody doing a little research for him and shit. Pulling up niggas' government names and all that shit. I ain't hard to find. And I know you niggas is listening. I ain't hard to find.
And that's the shit I'm talking about.
But all this shit ain't the same though, bro. It's like it's shit like that because it's like that nigga. It's that nigga Lex, bro. That's your partner.
That's not my fucking partner.
Well, I guess let me not say like that. Let me not say that. But what I'm saying is, it's these niggas that motherfuckers won't just
that's
say
why
like
they not here no more, bro. That's why they over there talking about us. That's why I kicked him the fuck off. Why? Because he was disrespecting the woman on the panel.
That's true. But yeah, that nigga definitely. I mean, yeah, y'all got this little beef and everything, but yeah, that nigga, hey, like you doing research,
there, bro.
I'm doing research
I
too, my nigga.
I don't even know why Swab let him on the panel yesterday.
No, I mean, and that's why, and he hot because of that. But you stalking niggas? You said we talking, you stalking, right? You letting it be known that you stalking niggas, right? Cool. You publicly declared that. I want you to know that. You publicly declared that.
And that's the weird shit the fuck I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, who the fuck got the time? Like, yo. Yeah, that shit's crazy, bro. Niggas ain't got nothing else better to do than try to like let's do something. Let's create something. How about that? Let's put that same energy in creating some shit.
We finna shut this down right now. Make sure I'm on.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, man, look.
Mute your mic. I mean, mute your YouTube, bro. Mute your mic, bro. Yeah, so yeah, that's all I'm saying, bro. And it's like, yo, like that shit was crazy. The nigga said, like, yo, the nigga think I'm like against him and shit. That shit crazy, bro.
It's wild, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck is like? Yo, what's up, man?
Man, oh shit. So I'm late to the party, huh? About the Hebrew text of the Bible, right?
Yeah, that shit.
Damn, I'm late, bro.
Nigga. Not right now, bro. Not right now, bro.
That shit did.
The fuck is this nigga talking about, man?
That
shit probably was like, yo, bro.
I don't know. But like I said, man. Like I said, like this niggas got like we supposed to be the league and we got and how niggas is moving, like we definitely gotta do better. We definitely gotta do better. I ain't saying that it's all y'all right. All of us do have a responsibility. You know what I'm saying? And making sure that the dialogue be better dialogue. You know what I mean? And that's just the reality of it. We all got a responsibility to do that, but it can't just be like, oh, it's just niggas don't know how to talk. It's like, nah. So some niggas don't, you know what I mean? Like some niggas got like it can't be made about them. And a lot of the niggas who just make the shit about them, that's why they gone. But at the same time, we also have to look at the picture and say, why this shit, like when it get like this, when niggas can't move on, when niggas stay stuck on the shit, when niggas start talking about, that's what I'm saying, all that families and all that other shit, bro, like that's the shit we're supposed to be moving past.
Yeah, you're right. Definitely.
Like But
and the whole thing, you know, keeping this shit going on and on, you know what I'm saying? You're feeding the fucking haters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because like I said, they running over there. They sitting over here watching, and then they running back and being like, "Oh, so I can show y'all screenshots. These niggas is really wild." Lex was over there talking about he was stalking niggas, pulling up suave government shit, pulling up my government shit. Them niggas is running over to that nigga chat talking about Solar is over there arguing with Taz. Taz and Yara are arguing. See, they're fighting. I mean, I get it. Niggas don't, I mean, whether or not niggas give a fuck about what them niggas is on, but at the same time, niggas got a mission, man. And the mission got to be greater than that. And to be for real, the reason why I speak more to what Yara do is because we are like, this is a mission that we supposed to be working on, like for like season 4 into the game now. We supposed to be season 4 into the game now. We supposed to understand the mission. We definitely supposed to have a better understanding of the mission. You know what I'm saying? But it seemed like for niggas, it's always a reason to take it there. It's always a reason to say, where you at? It's always a reason to say, let's have this conversation. Like, for fucking what? Nigga, listen, don't nobody need to be meeting up with niggas on the internet that want to meet up. Because the only niggas that's meeting up on the internet is niggas that ain't got shit to lose. This nigga Lexton already said that he's suicidal. He don't give a fuck about life. That nigga live in hotels. Niggas is really going from, oh yeah, you know, we gotta bring about solutions for the black family to, I'm trying to kill. Nigga, what's up? Nigga, you trying to see me in real life? Nigga, what's up? That's why I call this YouTube shit. Because if what we arguing about on here make you want to threaten me in real fucking like not even in real life, because the internet is real life. But if what we doing here, the conversations that we have in here, make niggas want to fly across country, find niggas in the other spot, whatever else, don't talk to me about doing shit for black people. Don't talk to me about doing shit for black communities. If it's any investment in niggas actually physically trying to do something to other fucking people, don't talk about no fucking black communities. Don't talk about being no leader. Don't talk about no solutions. It's all a game.
Yeah, Dumbo, what I saw was a lot of division tonight, bro. And like, my mama always told me you catch more flies with honey than vinegar. This shit is weird. It's weird, man.
Hey, let me say this, man. Let me say this. I don't have a problem with apologizing to anybody. Hey, Domo, mute your mic. See, that's the problem.
Hey, now wait. Yeah, right. Just fall back, bro. Fall back, y'all.
Like, come on, bro. I'm talking, bro, and then he huffing and puffing.
Yeah, right.
But if he don't want to
fall back for the night, bro.
Hold on, bro.
For the night, bro. You know what I mean? Just fall back for the night, bro. You know what I mean? Because like, yo, because this shit is like too much right now. This shit that I'm hearing, like, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta monitor you niggas 24/7 now and shit. I gotta surveillance y'all niggas now. Niggas think I'm biased towards motherfuckers and shit. No, fall back, bro.
I mean, like I said,
that shit is disgusting. How niggas hold shit in, bro. And we talking every fucking day, bro. I don't want to hear neither one of you motherfuckers. Who the fuck are y'all having these conversations with? If it ain't with the person that you got the thing with. Stop listening to the motherfuckers over there that's hating. They all in y'all fucking head now. Niggas listening to them dickheads over there and then they come over here like y'all got something to prove to each other. Bunch of fucking idiots. I don't even listen to these motherfuckers. Y'all sitting up here listening to them motherfuckers. Y'all know they fucking haters. They all in y'all fucking head now. Got y'all arguing with each other. But y'all the fucking leaders. This is the shit I'm talking about. Yeah, we gotta have a personal conversation. Because all this shit is just fucking embarrassing. Fucking embarrassment. Y'all still playing fucking childish games about who voice is the loudest. Or who could disrespect each other the most. Niggas is a fucking sideshow. Grow the fuck up. Damn. Now y'all trying to destroy each other. Niggas pulling up niggas rap sheets and that's what Sinetta is doing. Now y'all trying to destroy each other now. I don't know what the problem is with the niggas, bro. That nigga mind. We can't get over the monkey shit. Can't get over the monkey shit. Now y'all trying to destroy each other. I know one thing. Y'all know how to make enemies. Can't build shit. Can't build shit. Y'all know how to make fucking enemies with each other, though. I give y'all that. Niggas putting extra energy into getting information from other motherfuckers to talk about each other. Yeah, we gotta have a conversation behind the scenes. Niggas crying. That shit is fucking pathetic, bro. Y'all niggas is weak. It takes a strong man, a real man to admit when he's fucking wrong. Y'all want to keep it going. Now y'all doing the same shit the fucking haters are doing. There's no love there. When you ask me to regulate it, I'm going to regulate it. Niggas is fucking weirdos, bro. What's the goal? Y'all ain't got no fucking solutions. Y'all just trying to see who got the fucking biggest mouth. Niggas don't understand what the bigger picture is. Niggas boistering themselves up like they a fucking leader. And when shit don't go the way, now you're doing fuck shit. How we gonna go? How we gonna move forward from that? Nigga that pulled up the nigga's fucking record. How we gonna move forward from that? How we gonna trust each other after that shit? Y'all wonder how shit don't get accomplished? And all the black women out there that's complaining about the black man? This is the example A. Y'all just observed it just now. Y'all wonder why black men ain't got shit?
Well, that's not true. I think you're going too far there.
What are you talking about?
I just want to challenge you just a little bit, itty bit.
No, this ain't no time for no debate, sister.
It's not a debate. It's like
what you got to say, sister?
Real talk, because I don't think this is a two sides issue. I really don't. I think the guy, Yahar, the elder guy, he's just wrong. He's just dead wrong, and he's probably not going to change. So I think what you're experiencing on this channel is kind of what's happening all across social media, right? It's a shift in the dynamic. And I think the Black community needs to decide which direction it's going in. And are we going to be represented by men who behave like him or not? I think the reason why I held you accountable the first time I came up here is because I guess you're the creator of the debate league, right? Which I think is an incredibly important project for the Black community, because I think that one of the major issues that we have is communication. We don't know how to talk to each other, right? And I think that people can develop good communication skills through debates. But it does speak to something if one of the judges in your debate league cannot even carry on a normal conversation with other people. So, like, aside from Taz's behavior or what you think about how the elder responded to him, for real, in the grand scheme of things, what you have done is given a leadership position to somebody that other people, if you read the chat, people are basically digging in on the way that he behaves. They're telling you that you're wrong. But it's like, I don't know that you're hearing that.
Well, I'm hearing it, but I hear what y'all saying to me is what I'm seeing from y'all.
Yeah, because and I think
like with the whole situation, like it was brought to my attention that he made some comments. I told him if you want to remain the judge, just lay off for 2 months. Don't come on the panel.
I don't know anything about that. I'm talking about how like an outsider coming in perceives everything that's going on.
I get it. And I don't have no problem with what they're saying because they just came over here. So they don't know, all the shit that happened before that. Cool.
Right, but they're not going to
But what I'm saying is that, like, just like what you're saying, like, I see myself you know, as a judge, a head judge, I'm dealing with him in a certain type of way. And I'm dealing with the debaters a certain type of way. He has a position of authority. So I called him, we had that conversation. But that did stop the fuck shit from going on, even when he wasn't on the panels. I was still getting calls about people being disrespectful, people calling each other outside their names. So it's hard for me to hear what you're saying in light of that.
Yeah, because
people calling me, even when he's not on the panel, people calling me talking about lack of communication. It ain't one specific person because everybody argue with each other at some point in time.
Well, so there is a key difference between.
So when you come and tell me that, well, Yara is the source of the problems, that's why it's hard for me.
Well, right. So if you listen to the discussion, I think, and Domo was the one who pointed it out, there is a key difference between the way Yahara approaches the conversation and the way Taz does. And that Taz will turn down. He will apologize. He will say I was wrong. The other guy doesn't do that at all. And as a matter of fact, with the conversation when
I've been around Rob for over 3 years, and anytime that man made a mistake or did somebody wrong,
we're talking about how he behaves on the argument.
Like
really, yeah, because we're talking about how he behaves in this setting.
No other argument with you, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
All right. So just hold on one quick. Like, you know, so that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that, you know, this has been an ongoing thing where people feel as though they're being disrespected on the panels by other debaters and judges. So, you know, that's where I'm coming from. So it's this thing, I'm not involved in, this is what y'all got, I'm not involved in y'all little thing that y'all got going on for whatever reason. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about y'all little thing that y'all got going on for whatever reason, whether it's an Israelite, Black Power, Black B1 thing, whatever it is. I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm not involved in that shit. And what I heard disgusted me. Niggas think that I'm his fucking enemy.
But do you see how you're exhibiting like not the greatest leadership in this moment? Do you see that at all?
Now, what are you talking about?
Right, because I don't think that there's a moral, like there's not a moral 50-50 here. So
no,
at some point as a leader,
that's right. How you see things.
Apparently a lot of people agree.
Yeah, so, the people that fuck with Taz.
I don't think that that's necessarily.
And the people that fuck with, if I unmute the mic and let Yashar talk, he's going to be siding with Yara.
I think if what you're saying is that a lot of women agree with Taz's approach,
I'm not saying women. I'm saying the people who fuck with Taz is agreeing with what Taz's position is. The motherfuckers that fuck with Yara is going to agree with Yara is doing.
Right.
You just heard Yashar unmute the mic and say, "Well, I heard him apologize."
So
that's what I'm seeing right now.
So I'm talking to you specifically and saying,
okay. So what I'm saying is,
you have to come down on one side of the fence or the other. You cannot put your balls on both sides of the bar and like that's not. You understand what I'm saying? People don't see that as effective leadership.
No, what I'm saying to you is
you have to.
No,
you're gonna have to come down on one side of the fence or the other.
No. That's what I'm saying. Where you mess up at. This ain't me choosing no fucking side. I'm not choosing no fucking side about the bullshit, whatever disagreement they got. What are you talking about? I don't give a shit about their little disagreement. I don't give a fuck about that shit. This shit is childish to me. That's why I said I don't even want to hear this shit. And this whole thing of choosing sides is the fucking problem. How about y'all get together and talk like men and squash it like men? Fuck a choosing side. You know why? Because when we get pulled the fuck over, we all fucking black men.
But that's what leaders do.
Ain't no choosing sides. We all we got. They both disrespecting each other. What are you talking about? That's what I heard.
See, you keep muting me because you know I'm right.
Let's get to the bottom of it and move forward.
Okay, my dear. I just tried, but I see you keep muting me because you know I'm right.
Well, whatever. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna go to bed.
You're not muted now. So go ahead.
I thank you. I think your debate league is a wonderful opportunity, and I hope you don't let it decline off the strength of.
I mean, no. I mean, really, this is not my channel. I mean, this shit doesn't go on my debate league channel. This is not even my channel.
Perception is everything.
But I know since I'm the one motherfuckers look to, that I gotta clean this shit up when they piss on the floor. So I get it, sister.
And again, he's a judge. He's a judge.
I get it.
I hope you get it.
Anything else you have to say, sister?
No, ma'am. No, sir. Good night.
Good night. And that shit's crazy, bro. Like, whose side you going to choose? How about y'all move forward and both admit that y'all fucking wrong? How about that? You want me to choose one of their sides and they both cursing each other the fuck out. They both disrespecting each other. They both is some fuck shit. And then it gets to the point where niggas pulling up niggas' records. Like what the fuck niggas is doing. Yeah, we gotta have this conversation behind the scenes. I gotta call these niggas. That shit is fucking horrible. Choose a side. Ain't no fucking side to choose. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got y'all little camps, y'all little internal beef. That's the fucking problem. Niggas is choosing sides in a circle where y'all supposed to be working together.
It's a major dynamics that's coming through, Solar. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the influence is real heavy. And if brothers ain't strong, you know what I'm saying, they're going to be influenced, man. And, you know what I'm saying, it's going to change and switch up a whole lot of things that's going on that you had already, you know, established. So now you got to go back and fix shit and, you know what I'm saying, patch shit up because niggas don't understand. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just like, nobody mutes our sisters. Nobody disrespects our sisters like that. You know what I'm saying? So like the attitude, you know what I'm saying, that's brought, you know, because people don't do what another person do, that shit is whack. You know what I'm saying? Let other people be in their lane. And if you need some assistance, ask them for it. If they gonna help you, they gonna help you. If they not, then, you know what I'm saying, you can't get mad at them, bro. You just gotta do a move.
Well, yeah, I think the problem, Yashar, is that like when a person feels a type of way, they just gotta say the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like with a motherfucker being that outspoken to hear that, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, bro. I mean, so I think that yeah, that's something that got to be worked on. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that communication thing and the fucking verbiage got to change, bro. Because obviously it's unproductive. The shit is going south on y'all camaraderie. Y'all niggas don't even like each other. Y'all niggas don't even like each other. That's why it's like, yo, whose side you going to choose, Solar? That's where you get that type of shit from.
Yeah, but you done calm down a little bit. Can I say something to you?
Go ahead, Yolanda.
I just wanted to let you know, I think everybody is saying, when you get to the point where you want to you'll single out and argue with Taz, but you won't call out the other guy, Yasir, I think that's his name. Or Yara, I'm sorry, Yasir. Yara. You understand what I'm saying? Like you said, they jumped on you called out Taz about him yelling and all this, and you ain't gonna be no bitch ass nigga and all that. But you called and asked the other guy to come on. He came on, and he the one who brung up Cynthia's page and the issue. You understand and all that, and you go to y'all instead of saying, and y'all ride up here doxing people. I'm just trying to.
Didn't I just bring that up like 50 times? The motherfucking doxing pulling up niggas' records.
Well, yeah, but you saying niggas, you're not calling him out.
Well, I got Yara pulling up niggas' records.
That's you getting the attitude with me, and I'm just trying to give you.
I'm just saying it's so fucking. It's childish as fuck, bro. That's what annoys me. The annoying part, my sister, is that it's childish. We know who okay. I'll say his name next time. He was the motherfucker that did it, right? That's some fuck shit.
That's
Okay, so like, so it's like, so now it's coming on. You didn't say his name.
But it ain't a matter. See, you being technical because I'm saying
you're being technical.
Didn't say his name.
You're being technical. So
I'm
saying
you just
came on
said
that you just said that I didn't bring up his name.
I'm saying that maybe that's what your audience, the rest of the audience is saying.
And that is some childish ass shit, if that's what it is. If I'm talking about the shit that he did, and you'll say, well, y'all say his name.
But you call Taz out personally and say, I ain't gonna be no fuck nigga, and see that's the type of shit I'm talking about.
I was talking directly to Taz.
I think that's what they're trying to say when he
I was having a conversation directly with Taz in that situation.
No, I'm saying Yara, when all of them were on here, like you called out talking directly to Taz, you never talked directly to Yara. You went to y'all and start arguing
directly. They both was having a conversation at that point.
It was never a conversation. They started arguing.
Yeah, so
that's what I'm trying to say.
This is what I'm trying to say. Never did Yara come on here and say, see, Solar, that's why you a bitch ass nigga. So that's why it gets more directed to him.
But he never do that. Also,
okay, so if that's what
this man's whole family was threatened, and that's what they're saying.
I get all that.
And you're not putting the person that's a judge in his place. That's all I'm saying.
Hold on.
The judge is
I'm not doing this. Like so he don't do that, and that's why that's why I reinforce with Taz how he communicates. He gonna get that same energy back. Never did Yara come on here and say, Solar, because you started with Taz, you a bitch ass nigga, pussy. So that's why he's directly addressed. You don't hear him doing that to everybody on the panel that he has an issue with. That's just being overlooked. So yes, what Yara did was some fuck shit. If he pulled up somebody's jacket, that's what the fuck niggas do over there.
And sisters, y'all gotta understand, we as men, we do things and we take things and understand things in certain situations different. So our reaction and how we deal with it is going to be completely different than how you see it, how you understand it in your mind, how you would actually say it, and how you would actually deal with it. We're not you. You understand? And we're not trying to be you. So when we deal with each other, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we gonna fight. And after the fight, we gonna shake hands, smoke a blunt, have a drink, and talk.
Well,
like
that's why I said the audience. I wasn't singling it out because I don't have nothing to do with it. I was just trying to say, but the audience, it seemed like, you know, what I'm reading in the comments. I wasn't being personal about it. I was just saying it seems like that's what they're saying.
Yeah,
you know, all the
problems with
people that was
communication is the
previous.
issue. Communication problems. That's what the issue is. Now, me dealing with a situation that they said to each other when they're going back and forth, and how I'm dealing with it on that level, it's gonna be totally different when a motherfucker come on here and say, "Nigga, you just heard that, you pussy bitch ass nigga." Communication. And then you turn around and say, "Well, why did you say Taz?" After you heard him come on here and say pussy bitch ass nigga. That don't never get mentioned. Cool.
No, that's not cool either.
So when you hear more direct at Taz, maybe that would be the reason. Niggas be tripping, and that's what makes it annoying. Y'all hear it every day when he's beefing with somebody. And then motherfuckers come around and turn around and say, well, look. And then point the finger afterwards. But it just stay there. Taking this shit to a whole nother level and shit to the point now, how we get back from that? Everybody knows I'm a victim of that shit. Pulling up somebody's record and making false claims and all this crazy shit. And what I wanted to do to that motherfucker for doing that shit, I'm trying to figure out how we're going to go back from that shit. When niggas start doing that type of shit. So we got to have a personal conversation at that point. Because that's now going beyond even the way we talking to each other. Now niggas is trying to destroy people's character and people's image now. Niggas want to destroy each other now and shit. And they do research to do the shit. They take time to find shit. So that got to be a discussion that got to be had. So this all vying in the little cliquish shit got to stop. I don't give a damn about what the chat is saying, whoever the fuck they siding with. Niggas call me every fucking day. And it's not just Taz and Yara that niggas got an issue with.
Yeah, man, Solar, man, with the disrespect that you just encountered, bro, you better than me, man. I say, you know, you did a good job, man, in handling that business, man. I remember that one. I ain't seen it though. But yeah, man, I'm gonna be working on my shit, man. I've been constantly working on my shit, you know what I'm saying, since season 1. I'm gonna keep on working on my shit. But you know, the disrespect, man, you know, communication.
Yashar is a prime example of that. You know, niggas think I single, like when Yashar came, I was on his ass the same way because he was talking his shit too. He fell back for a whole year because of that shit. He had an issue with solving the race problem. The same shit, bro. I don't single out nobody, bro.
And I got it the worst though, niggas that's listening. Yeah, I got it the worst. I got suspended. I couldn't get on panels. Bruh, listen. Y'all got it real easy now, man. Let me tell y'all. So, man, I mean, if y'all can't listen to me and y'all know how firecracker I am, then, man, you know, y'all do y'all shit, man. Deal with what y'all got to deal with.
Yeah, so, you know, Yeah, that is what it is. And y'all niggas stop. Y'all need to stop egging they little beefs on too. Stop egging they fucking little dumbass beefs on. Because you ain't gonna do nothing but destroy everything. And then you're gonna be asking why niggas can't do shit. Stop egging the fucking goofy shit on. I'm not your niggas' dad. I'm not gonna be monitoring what the fuck everybody's saying 24/7. I got shit I gotta be doing. Niggas is pathetic. What you got to say, Queen Cascade?
You know what? I can't even really say what I want to say right now because I'm pissed off, to be honest, Ola. And to a certain extent, you've shown some complicit behavior as well tonight. I don't think you're really, really ready to listen because when the ladies were trying to talk earlier, you were cutting people off. And even when Miss Brown Sugar is talking, you've muted her, you've muted Trina. So it's difficult to try and convey what I want to say.
Girl, what you got to say?
There's a lot of, okay. We've been talking for the last how many days about different subjects and different things have come up. Now, this is the thing with me. People might think that I've got no issue with Taz, with Nyla, love them to bits. I don't have an issue in the way that people think when it comes to hating Black men or whatever. Yeah, I'm for the truth and what is right and what I see. And when I see those things, I call it out. Now, when I used the example the other day, it was because Yara, for how many days, couldn't understand where he had gone wrong. Yeah. Yes, there's issues with the way that Taz communicates, and he admits to that. But I don't know if you get it in the terms that Yara came in here tonight with a plan, yeah? To play some bullshit audios from situations that have happened in the past because of the last how many days of things that he's been doing in his behavior towards women to prove a point. Now, some might see it as he's proved a point, others might see that he's not proved a point. Taz admitted and has apologized. He brought up Nandi. Yeah, Taz has apologized to Nandi. Taz brought up the conversation with Sinji and Nyla and Women's Fear on the panel. Taz admitted to what he had done was wrong, but that wasn't enough for Yara. He wants Taz to bow down in a way that is, in one sense, disrespectful. So you guys have been doing this for how many years, and you're used to certain amounts of man talk and the way that things go on. You have women that are now here, yeah, that are trying to share with you.
So when Taz told me to bow the fuck down, did you have a problem with that?
Yes, I did, but you didn't, you cut me off, Solar. You cut me off at different points tonight when I was trying to explain something to you.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, yo, they both was on some fuck shit.
I'm not saying they weren't on some fuck shit.
So
that's
why
not
is
what
it
I'm
like,
saying. What I'm saying is this is becoming a continuous issue. Part of the reason, yes, there's things that Taz needs to work on. There's both things that both Yara and Taz need to work on. I'm not denying that. What I'm saying is, yeah, in regards to Yara, at this point, he feels threatened. Otherwise, why would you come in here on some fuck shit to prove some old material from how long, where situations have been resolved, where a good majority of the people in the chat know what happened with those situations because they were there?
Why is that a focal of the conversation now, though? Why is that a focal point in this conversation, right?
I'm trying to give you some insight to other things, but
no,
like I said,
I'm just saying from the standpoint of they both was on some fuck shit. They for whatever reason, whatever little. I mean, I'm assuming it's some Israelite, anti-Israelite, anti-B1 type of shit going on with them.
What we trying like? What's some of the words?
Some old shit with the women. I don't know exactly what the issue is. Why they going back and forth? But what you're telling me right now is an issue on how they're beefing. That's what I'm hearing.
There's an issue in how they're beefing, but Solar, but there's an issue with the misogyny. There's an issue with male entitlement. There's an issue with the male gaze. There's an issue with the way that certain people conduct themselves around women. And we're seeing that in specific people and the way that they behave.
So let me ask you something, Queen Cascade. Wouldn't he portray them same characteristics with his wife and the daughter?
Who?
Yara, who y'all talking about?
The two can be mutually exclusive.
It can be exclusive. Why can't it be exclusive? He got the attitude. That's what y'all saying. It's his personality. It's his character. So why is he switching up? Because of her. She a woman, right? A black woman at that. So what's the difference?
Why don't you ask him what the difference is? Why you're asking me what the difference is about the way he's behaving, but he's the one that's conducting himself like this here. And then you guys are saying about the real relationships that you have in real life where he doesn't behave like this.
I'm not saying what you're saying. So what's the problem?
The problem is you guys.
So now it's you guys.
You gentlemen have been in your own little bubble for a period of time. You've been able to talk shit the way that you want to for a period of time.
Hold on a second. And that's what I'm saying about like, and that's why like, yo.
You know what? I'm done for tonight, Solar. With you cutting me off, he asked me a question and I was trying to explain. I'm done for tonight. I'm exiting stage left.
Okay, sister. What annoys me is that, this is almost the redundant. Got to be redundant. What annoys me is that, okay, you bring up saying, well, what he's trying to get y'all to bow down, when Taz literally said, yo, bow the fuck down, Solar. But you didn't hear that part. Oh, so now I'm talking about Taz again. When I'm saying both of these motherfuckers was on some fuck shit. Both of these niggas was communicating fucked up. Both of these niggas need to work that shit the fuck out. So why can't it be that? When I say both of them, I'm talking about both of them. And then the person comes on and say, well, yeah, I still think that you're kind of siding with Yara. And then they go on defending what Taz say. Oh yeah, I know what Taz say is, I know what he, but that Yara, and it's this thing. That's how shit lingers on. That's why I said I don't give a fuck about how this shit started or why. I don't want to hear no like defense for either side. I don't want to hear no defense for either side. What I'm trying to do is now like, yo, what the fuck is the source of the problem? So that's why it's annoying when I hear, oh, yeah, well, I still feel that
hopefully, if all of y'all calm down, like you said, y'all have a conversation, y'all will get past this because this.
Yeah, it gotta be a conversation. It gotta be a conversation behind the scenes because, like, what motherfuckers do when they talk, they escalate this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's turned into like a whole thing now.
I just said last night how I enjoyed, you know, the way y'all debate and everything. And then, like I said, why? I mean, you know.
I agree with you though, sis, as far as, you know, one of the sisters that was talking, you know, whoever's disrespecting the women, they definitely got to stop. The women feel as though they're being disrespected. I mean, that's something that I want to be, and I think Nandy is very transparent when she communicates with me, you know, and she lets me know if an issue comes up, and I'll let it be known.
Like, who you think I am, though, bro?
Bro, not now, bro. That's what
I'm saying though, but you sit up here lying on me though.
What I lie on you about, bro?
So when we was sitting here and we came to an understanding, you said what you want me to do. And I said, shit, bow down, and cracked up laughing because it was a joke. Now, how are you using that joke in reference to a person who attacked my family?
I didn't hear you cracking up laughing, and I didn't take it as a joke.
You want me to find it?
I said, I'm just saying, I didn't say that you didn't laugh.
Yeah, it was a joke.
But I didn't hear you laugh, and I didn't take it as a joke, bro.
Right. So you should.
Did you hear how I responded?
Yeah, you laughed too, I thought.
No, I said bow down to what? The fuck I'm bowing down to? That's what I said.
Right. So where did it go from there?
We move forward.
Right, because evidently bowing down wasn't the point, right? It was a joke.
Yeah, because I know you was talking shit, because you know they ain't gonna.
So why you let that man come up here and tell me he got Cynthia G video on deck?
I told you that was some fuck shit.
No,
I told you. Wait.
Tell him that.
I said, wow. No, I'm not doing this. I told y'all niggas, don't play the video. Don't play the video. Then you volunteered and said, no, we're gonna play the video. Then you brought your wife in it. Play the video.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And when I came up, that's what I was going to point out. I was going to point out the point that he was deflecting from the issue at hand. Now we were all over the planet at that point, but I wasn't allowed to speak, because basically what he was trying to do was take everybody around the world, pointing the finger at everybody and not being accountable for himself. He even, was like, Taz apologized, and Taz said, I apologize. I apologize, but yet he still has not apologized for his behavior towards your supporters or towards the supporters of this channel, for his behavior within the last 3 days. See, within the last 3 days,
I believe that was childish.
He's been up here and he's been on a rant, and you have to listen very carefully to what he's been saying, because he said today, and it was intentional, that his intentions are to run the women away from this chat, and we're just here to support. We don't want to come in every day and have to hear about women's menstruals from a man. We don't want to be called bleeding cheerleaders and we don't want to be chastised. Like I tuned in. The title was great yesterday. I tuned in because I like to listen as I'm doing things, because I like to learn. I like to stimulate my brain. So I tune in, and it's him, and he's up here like basically off, criticizing, blaming, and pointing fingers at women. We don't want to hear that. And I tried to get on today to tell him that they were having a debate. Sister Renee is a great, awesome debater. Okay, so they were having a debate, and the topic was science. So, like, where's the science in the Bible? There are so many different areas of science, whether it be astrology, numerology, genetics, that's in the Bible that he could have brought forward, but instead he wants to talk about women's menstruals, and that's a shot at women. And and I wanted to let him know, I don't know what type of women that he's accustomed to being around, but all women are not ignorant like that. And he needs to, like, if I'm not gonna I don't care that he's Israelite. That's his choice. But he has to give us our choice and respect us the same way that I'm willing to respect him. Like, don't just come and think you can treat us any kind of way, talk over us, and do all of these things every day, and don't think that because I don't need, I don't need nobody else to step up for me, because I'll step up and let him know for myself, But at the same time, I'm not trying to override any brother or step out of my place on anybody else's channel. Because, you know, like, I feel like he's a wimp. And I feel like, you know, anybody who acts like that every day, anybody who's as old as he does and has that kind of behavior is childish, a wimp, and he needs a mother. And like I said earlier, he needs to go somewhere and get himself some help. And so, you know, I'm like, not, you know, I get, you know, I'm sorry that, you know, like, that, you know, you sort of, you know, like got swung. I saw both sides. And like I said, it did get a little out of hand. And I hate that, you know, I hate that you got involved in different things like that, but then I can still understand Taz or whatever. And like Queen Cascade was saying, I think one of the problems is there needs to be a host assigned, because the host can mute him, the host can, you know, bring the conversation back around and different things of that nature. And I think that's what needs to happen, because if there's no host that's willing to do that, then he's going to have the run of the mill and he's going to disrespect and run away you all supporters. Because you have to think about the fact that the majority of people on YouTube in general are women. And then, you know, the majority of people in the Black sector are Black women. And, you know, we're not going to just be openly giving our support to somebody who's not respecting and you know, respecting and supporting us as well.
That's what I was trying to say when I was saying your audience.
Right.
You know, instead of being, it wasn't personal, but that's what we was trying to say.
And so I think that the BCFC QI was able to relay that a little more clearly, but I'm like I said before, you know, like my goal was to solve the problem, not get into who was right and who was wrong, and get to the bottom of it, because obviously it's some type of thing that's going on between them two. It's clear. Whatever the case is, why and all that shit, you know.
Well, let me explain it without you getting involved. Let me just explain it so you'll know, and I don't need a response from you because I do want you to stay neutral. All right. So, because I understand you have to say neutral.
They relay what the thing was about. I think initially it began with a female came on that was disrespected by Yara, which prompted Taz to come in and inject in the conversation on behalf of the female that was being disrespected.
That's part of it, but you also have people who are aligned. You know how it is on YouTube. I know I've been following you since day one, since back, oh God, you know what I'm saying? Since the polite days, you know, so you know how it is, you know, on YouTube. So there are people who are aligned with other people and, you know, they're pushing their agenda. You know, they're pushing their agenda. And the thing is, it's like what people have to realize is that, you know, this ain't my channel. You know, that's why, like earlier, I could, you know, it's like I can't dictate what goes on this channel. I can only respect the channel host, you know, and that's the same way that a lot of people, other people need to look at it. This is, you know, if you have an agenda, if you have something that you want to push, you go to your channel with that. Because then we have a choice whether or not we want to come to your channel or not. But it's a lot of people over here that I support, that I like. I like a lot of things from this channel. I just don't like when he's on. You know, but that's not fair to the other people who like I do like, you know, that, you know, like yourself, like Domo, like Taz, like, you know, Suave. You know, that's not fair to them, because it's not directed at all of y'all. It's just that it's like one bad apple spoils a whole bunch, and he has an agenda, and he needs to learn to keep his agenda outside of the collective. Because, you know, it reflects, like when he brings it to a place like this, it reflects on the collective.
Right. So the reason why I came in, it was because there was nobody doing that. You know, in this latest conversation, this latest interaction that happened earlier with the whole bleeding cheerleader bullshit. And that's why I came in, because obviously whoever was the host was letting it go. So that's why I came in. I wasn't the host at the time, but I was trying to inject to kind of de-escalate the situation.
Mm-hmm.
They kept on yelling over each other. I can't mute these niggas. So I just jumped off the panel. This is not my channel. That shit ain't going on. That shit ain't going on over on Solar Vision Debate League. This type of shit don't go on over there.
But just
I still despite of that, you know, when they get into it over here, still try to moderate or try to get them to at least talk respectfully to each other. Because I'm assuming that since we're grown ass men, that once we could communicate properly with each other, that we could get past the shit. But from what I'm seeing now, it's just like, wow. So that's why it's annoying to me.
Now y'all can get past it. Like y'all can get past the solar. It's just that it's like people get triggered. Okay, so let me just say one thing on Taz's behalf. Okay, Taz and Nyla. Like when you know for a fact, because you've been through a lot of the same things. It's like you can go through so many things on YouTube to the fact that things start to trigger you. You know what I'm saying? And see, people intentionally bully people, and they intentionally go around to start division by triggering people. Because a lot of what people are doing is triggers. They get in the chat, they jump on channels because they're trying to trigger a situation because they want to see the division. They want to see the division. So, you know, it's like, you know, sometimes like, and I think that's what Taz is saying. Taz is saying that a lot of times, you know, like these people are allowed. And then just like I was saying with your heart, I don't want to say I know it's not Yashar, so forgive me, homeboy.
Yara is his
Yara.
name.
Well,
so
Yara.
What did Yara say?
Yeah, just like with Yara has to learn for like it's like you are representing you know, Solar Vision Debate League, and you're also representing the Argument League. So when you come on either one of these channels, it's not your personal views. You have to, you know, do things in the best interest of the leagues, not your own personal, not you. So you don't need to be on here causing division. You don't need to be on here causing unnecessary arguments. You don't need to be on here trying to disrespect, you know, the supporters of either channel. You know, like if you choose to do that, you can take that to, you know, take that. He needs to take that to his channel. But when he's here, and just like y'all are saying, he is a judge, and that doesn't look like a fair judge. You know, when you have that many biases and things, and we shouldn't have to know that. Like, you know, really, that's, you know, we shouldn't know that. Like we shouldn't, like, I would personally not like to know that, you know, like of it. I don't want to know about, first of all, it's not good to know about who the judges are, and then nevertheless not to know that the judges are biased, because that makes people, because I like to debate. You know, I've even thought about, sometimes I'm motivated to want to jump into a debate, but then when you see that, you know, you have biased judges, or you feel, and then you feel like it's going to be biased, that's like demotivating. That would make you say, well, you know, nah, never mind, because, you know, that's just going to be some BS. And like I said before, let me just say this 1.2. Y'all have the ability to be better than HOK. And y'all have to be very careful about not making the same mistakes as HOK. The debates were bomb with HOK, but the debates became pretty much all religious debates. You know, it wasn't diverse enough. And, you know, it was always arguing and fighting because you have groups that want to dictate, and, you know, groups that want to take over. So, you know, like basically, if you focus on keeping everything diverse, you know, y'all gonna grow big. And so y'all have to watch out. And these are the, you know, some of the same types of people who cause this kind of stuff all over Black YouTube. So, you know, you have to, you know, be careful with that, because YouTube is diverse.
Right. So, you know, yeah, I agree with that. And that's why this is an issue for me. And, you know, in terms of, you know, communicating and the judging, I mean, he judged Taz's debate. And it seemed like he was satisfied with the judging. I mean, that was one of his highest scores. So I can't see, you know, but with that being said, I do understand what you're saying, that this constant back and forth could definitely have an impact on how a person view it, especially if they feel some type of way to the point where it's actions being done to destroy each other, how it can definitely have an impact on a person, far as with the integrity of the judging. I hear that. And this is why I wanted to was trying to de-escalate the situation from the beginning. Like I said, this ain't the first time for neither one of them, as far as having issues with communication and how they talk to people. So this is what I'm seeing. So now, as far as with the women's issue, obviously that is one-sided because all the women are saying that is Yara that's being disrespectful. So this is why I'm saying that, we're gonna have a conversation with the men behind the scenes about this thing that the women is saying, and I heard, like I said, I heard some of it today. I went back and listened to the back and forth, but I couldn't listen to that too long because they was doing the same thing that they was doing just now. Like they was playing the recording of the incident and then they started arguing with each other. I couldn't even listen to that shit because this shit is just stupid to me.
Yeah, it gave me a headache too because it was useless and it like most
of us
were
just
there.
Unproductive. So
right.
even when I went to go, and this is the first time I think with whatever sister that Yara was arguing with, they did the same thing with that a few days ago. So I was actually trying to listen to that to see what the issue was, but I couldn't even listen to this shit because it was like, yeah, stop it and start arguing.
So, but I'm gonna be honest with you,
and that's why I didn't want to hear it this time either. I didn't want to hear it this time for the same reasons. Why are y'all trying to? And that's why I said, why are y'all trying to one up each other on some bullshit? And what really needs to be done is we really need to have this discussion like men now. And this is outside of debating on
because what y'all could I ask you a question?
How are we communicating with you guys and how we communicate with the women?
How can Nyla feel safe now that they done threatened her? And he's saying that they know where they doxed them. How can, you understand? That's why the women is so hard.
How does Nala feel? Is he threatened Nala?
Yeah.
Yes.
The whole
that's why I was saying your audience because I wasn't.
All right, so it's everything. Like, look, we're gonna leave that alone because we're gonna talk about all that shit. I'm gonna get Taz. I'm gonna get Yara. We're gonna talk about all that shit.
Yeah, and let me just say this.
So I don't even want to get into no shit.
I know. Let me just say this. Yeah, and that's what I mean. So look at it from a safety point of view, but but this is what I want to say. I know you're trying to say non-biased because you are like a house, but just say this was a business and look at it like we're customers. Customers are always right. Because you want them to come back, you want them to be repeat customers. And I'm not saying, I'm not trying to say we're never wrong. I'm just trying to say that. He has to look at it that way. Like we're coming over here and we're supporting, not because we have to, we're supporting because we want to, and so with y'all, and just like earlier, the guy Yara or whatever, he in a lot of ways he's wrong and he's intentionally wrong. And I know you're trying to stay non-biased, but I'm just gonna say, really just go back and look at it and you will see where he starts stuff, he's wrong, he's intentionally wrong, and he knows people are going to come to his defense. Because sometimes these days, a lot of these elders think that we automatically have to give them respect. But I've learned that, I've learned that because of some of their childish behavior, that I have to let them know, no, just because you're an elder don't mean that, we owe you respect. Just because you're an elder don't mean you can teach me anything. Just because you're an elder, it means nothing if you're not, a productive elder.
Right. Yeah.
Can I say something?
Yeah, what? What's up?
Like, this is what the problem is. Like, women, it seems like to men, y'all defending Taz when Solar and Swab are giving women a platform to talk. But what I hear y'all say about Yahara, right? But y'all won't say that Taz, why is he coming up there? Bitch ass nigga. I mean, y'all can't, this is the problem. When y'all sit up there and y'all up there smelling the honey or tasting the honey, y'all don't see the truth before y'all. I'm not on Taz or nobody, but Taz was dead wrong for what he did to Solar, calling him out. Cause sis, if he had called and one of y'all out, y'all would have been pissed off. Y'all don't put y'all self in Solar or nobody else's shoes. It's antagonized. If I call a dude a bitch ass nigga in the streets, I better be prepared to get down.
Right.
It's all about building. It's
he
all
said
about building, sis. Y'all got to see what's real and what's not.
Yeah, you're right.
Y'all not judging
right.
correctly. If I like you, I'm not finna sit up there and let my feelings, because I like you. This is what I want y'all to do. Go against one of Taz's points and piss him off, and let's see what he say to you.
If I'm here long enough,
I know y'all, we listen to y'all, but y'all not listening to these men either. Like, I can't sit and listen to you and you not seeing my point of view to help me. Y'all, what y'all doing, instead of helping this man, y'all demonizing this man. And Taz is the ringleader, and I'm gonna call it out. Like, I see it. Like God see it, because it's wrong. See, you go to well, because I know where it's gonna end up to. Well, this dude. I'm looking at both dudes. I'm looking at the whole argument. I'm not looking from one side, because like I said, I don't have a dog in this fight. But I think it was wrong that you called Solar out on YouTube, which is public. So now Solar got to do something. Because if I called y'all out, sisters, y'all will feel offended like y'all feel offended now with your horror. And I think that's wrong. I say, if he wrong, help him fix it. Do not demonize the brother. And the more I be around here, the more that y'all negative energy start to weigh on me. And I can't have that. That's why I see why Jesus had to separate himself from the people.
So
now I see why Jesus had to be by himself, because he had to get away from this bull.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Because it don't make no sense, bro. I'm looking at both sides.
We got you, bro.
I already told you. Dude was wrong. Taz was wrong. Now,
Joseph, we got you, bro. We got you, bro. But yeah, the conversation has to be more productive, and me assessing the problem and evaluating the problem. This is what I'm seeing, and I called out how I seen it. So, like I said before, we talk, and I talked to a couple of brothers behind the scenes. I try to communicate with these, all the debaters at least one time a week, but I got over 40 debaters. So I think that at some point, y'all as men got to learn how to communicate with each other. And that's all I'm saying. I don't really care about the issue. And this even goes for, as when I'm seeing, the element of, communication, in particular from Israelite men to the women that's now coming on to the platform, whether they're viewers or whether they debaters or, people that participate on the chats over here. Remember, this is not my channel. So everybody got a way of operating and how they operate their particular channels. But when it gets brought to my attention, I only could do, and move how I know how to move, So I hate it when I get perceived a certain type of way that's not my intentions. And obviously there's some lack of communication that's going on where certain things must have been said on my behalf where a person could take it that way, or they may have seen that, how I communicate with one person, they feel as though it's not equal to another person. And that's something that we got to talk about. And this is what I'm going to do, first thing tomorrow is communicate with the parties that was involved in the situation so we could talk about that. I like both Taz and Yara. I respect both of them, and I do know that they both have very strong personalities and that they get into their ego at times. Cool.
I was just saying, like I said, last night I decided to come on. And when I heard that, they was doxing, I'm like, so if I voice my opinion to a point, that he don't like, he gonna try to dox, you know what I'm saying? As a woman, like I was telling you, I don't know all the stuff in the past. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm speaking for me as a woman on your, on your coming to your, platform and everything. That was like, that's why I asked you. So what's gonna happen as far as Nala if they've been doxxed and he threatened her? You understand where I'm coming from as a woman? It had nothing to do with Taz. I'm asking just in case I decide to go off one day. Do that make sense?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, sister. But like I said, see, I don't know what's up with the nigga mind, bro. And in terms of understanding that motherfucker can critique, from all different perspectives on what our issues is and what we need to do and shit. But when it comes to very basic things like communication, it seems to be an ongoing thing. It's an ongoing thing. Niggas still don't get it. Niggas still got something to prove. Niggas still trying to one up. So that's why I'm like, yo, what's really good? To get to the point where now y'all trying to destroy each other. What's really good? What are you here for? Because this is recreational shit with me. I like to hear debates. I set up a debate league. I try to make it as fun as possible for the debaters to debate. That's the only reason why I'm here. I like organization. I like to show that Black men can be organized. That's why I'm here. I don't have no ulterior
We can't
motive.
follow these type of men. You understand
that's what I'm saying. Hold on a second. I don't have no ulterior motive. I don't have no philosophy that I'm trying to promote to a motherfucker. I'm not trying to convert anybody. I'm not trying to be bigger than the next man.
I just hope y'all get it together because this is
so like I
dynamic.
mean, whatever the situation is, and you know what I'm saying, and that's why I'm saying like I don't want to hear a conversation where people is choosing sides.
Right.
Because that is the problem.
Right.
And that's what keeps it going.
Right.
And niggas still can't get over that. Niggas still don't see that.
Well, I think you're doing the right
like
thing.
The poor keep on pouring gasoline on the fire.
Keep on pouring gasoline on the fire. Off the air, basically, and talk to them personally. And that way, we as your audience won't. You get what I'm saying? We won't even know. So, like I said, y'all have a wonderful dynamic. And I hope y'all don't, it don't break up because
no, it ain't gonna break up. We good. Man, it ain't gonna never break up.
To the point. Or y'all lose most of us women because we don't feel safe even voicing opinion.
No, y'all I mean, y'all safe over here. This is why Boss Channel. He let y'all speak your mind. Y'all good.
No, I'm talking about that doxing mess. See, you weren't on last night when I said
I said,
and
that's going to be part of the conversation that we had.
Yeah,
so,
that's why I said I think it'd be good that y'all.
That's going to be part of the conversation that we had. But we good.
Yeah. But other than that, how about them Cowboys?
I was just in Dallas.
Y'all.
I'm a Cowboys fan. I know I'm from Philly, but I'm a Cowboys fan. I was just down there in college. I went and took the picture with the Emmitt Smith and all that shit.
Oh my goodness.
You know the little joints where they got the 22 in the Hall of Fame.
I know exactly what you're talking
about. You from Dallas?
No, I'm from Baltimore.
Oh, you been down there though?
Yeah, I have. Yes, I have. And I know
I went
exactly
there. I
what
went to the training facility and all that shit.
Well, that's what's up. You got to learn that experience. And that's the thing, people, if you get it together, everybody can, venture out and join so many different things and learn so many different things from other people instead of hating on one another. We are already threatened as a community. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I just think it's like the communication and the ideological thing that's maybe deterrent, and it's like a new thing, and like kind of what Taz said about the we're ignorant to certain dynamics of where he's coming from, and vice versa. So it's something that we're going to get through. I mean, I'm not worried about it. I was down at that Cowboys joint.
You had the show?
Yeah, I was down at the Cowboys joint.
Well, you're right, and thank you, Brother Solar, and for allowing me to come on, because that's basically all I have to, like, nobody wants to trash anyone, like Megla or whatever his name is. He was irritating, but he wasn't irritating to the point where and then he wasn't doing it like when you start coming on here every day, you know what I'm saying? Like every day, like you just like, I'm just going to push my point. That's one thing. But like when you're just occasionally like a trip, that's something different. That's something different. But and you're right, like both sides need, it's like, both sides. Both sides or whatever, but there just needs to be some respect across the board, for like the fact that everybody doesn't think the same. And we have to be, and most of all, it's like, don't disrespect your customers. But that's all I wanted to say, and thank you for allowing me to speak.
No doubt, sis. Yeah, I was being, I apologize, sis. I was upset. So I was being an asshole, but y'all seen that I needed the feminine energy, so I would call you back on to say something. That's why,
Well, why you think I
definitely needed that to calm me down. But I was muting y'all, and I apologize for that. But
I have 5 brothers. That's all I'm gonna say. That's why I'm still on the line, even when you muted me and everything. You understand where I'm coming from?
I get you.
Once that y'all tempo come down, then you can talk. Like you are seeing all the different points of what everybody was trying to say, in the beginning. And that's why Queen got off. Because you were still a little elevated. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I apologize to the Queen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's what I think everybody else is expecting, from whatever happened. They're expecting an apology from that guy.
Yeah, and I think I definitely understand that is once again a communication issue. Especially with the women, because I mean I can't say that you're not offended, and then when I hear something, maybe like you said, from the certain circles where there's like majority men and certain things are passed. When it's amongst men, but then when a female is there, it's offensive. And that's definitely something that we have to learn as men, and me in particular have to grasp as well. So that's why I don't fight back at the fact that you were offended by whatever he said or however he conducted himself. Because from what I'm getting, it was nothing that he actually said. It was just how he was conducting himself and how he was trying to overtalk sister, who is it?
Yolanda, brown sugar. Yolanda or brown sugar, it don't matter.
Yeah. So Yeah, I understand. I understand it. You know, so yeah. And you know, you talking to a nigga, you know, I mean, you know, deal with the issues. I try to deal with the issues as they come. And I mean, I done seen worse shit. I was part of Dr. Umar's first organization before he was even known here in Philly. And you talking about egos. You know, so this ain't shit.
Did he finish his school yet?
Huh?
Did he finish his school yet?
From what I know, because I ain't been really follow him that much as of late, but what I know, he has a school, but I don't know if it's a running school yet.
That's what I was asking.
He actually has the actual school from last time I checked, but it's not running yet. So I seen a video where he was in the gym or something at the gym of the school. So I don't know if it's a running school yet. I don't know.
Oh,
okay. But yeah, you talk about egos, you know, shit. Y'all niggas ain't.
What if we was like that? Oh my goodness, y'all would not be able to handle that.
Yeah, like, you know, so this is light work. And I was in my 20s then. I'm 40 now. Yeah, I was 26 when I first met Umar.
Still a young guy.
And he was trying to start the his own chapter of the UNIA. It turned into a whole melee and this, you know, same old shit. But you know,
I don't follow him now. Don't.
Yeah, so you know,
I don't understand.
With all respect to that man, I got a personal relationship with him. So you know, obviously I stepped back from the actual thing in particular after the SETI situation. I kind of stepped back because I seen that you know, when we talk about leadership and you know, communication, you talking about like, yeah, I was telling him the same shit about how he talked to people. But like, you know, the that is like, okay, I can't. You're still my man.
But you gotta fall back from that situation.
I gotta fall back, you know. So you know, even after that, sometimes when they needed like security or something like that, I would, you know, volunteer that. But as far as with investing time and energy, I had to step back from that. But I did see him one of the videos where he had his he was actually in the school gym. So I believe he has a facility that he has, but I don't think that it's operational yet. And from what I heard, it was some back tax thing that was going on, but this is all rumors, hearsay. I don't know if it's true or not. So that's the last thing I know about him. Whatever.
Because I was looking at the Philly thing and was, you know, was like, okay.
So let me get this straight. If I want to purchase a building or, you know, lease the building, I gotta pay the back taxes on the motherfucker.
Yeah, I think if it has back taxes on it, if it has back taxes on it, then I believe I'm not. I mean, maybe you could talk to Anonymous. He may know more about that, but I believe that if you purchase in a building that has some type of back shit on there, that you would have to pay that. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. So
other than that, I'm proud of our Cowboys this year, y'all.
Yeah, they doing good.
They showing off. They showing off.
I like the defense. I even like the defense. I mean, it's kind of bend don't breakish, but I mean, you know, they could get it done. They could get it done this year. You know, because I like any defense that causes a lot of turnovers. I give it, you know what I'm saying? And what Diggs is doing this year is phenomenal.
Yes, I'm proud of them.
Yeah, so you know.
But they could lose for the next 30 years. I don't care. I'ma still be a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, man, you get sold on them, bro. You know, I've been there since the 90s, baby. I've been in since the 90s.
My dad started us, so That's 45, 46, you might as well say years of loving the Cowboys.
Yeah, because even when I was taking the pictures, they was like, people was like looking at me out the restaurant, like, yeah, you could tell he's like from out of town. He's taking the pictures of the motherfucking the Hall of Famers and shit, and they knew I was out of town.
They get a lot of money from the out of towners, so they ain't mad at it.
But it's all good. I mean, and like I said, I'm proud of because this is like a new responsibility, obviously, with the channel growing as fast as it did. Because I remember the argument league, it was only like 4 people watching at a point in time. And so with the new viewers, comes new perspectives. And I'm proud of
responsibilities.
New responsibilities. I'm proud of Swap Boss of how he handled the situation. He's trying to be balanced, and he's working to make sure that everybody is feeling comfortable with
continue this.
Yeah. So definitely, I appreciate definitely. We had a conversation before. I think we need to tighten it up a little bit. As far as what we allow, as far as how we communicate, and I think that once that's done, we could actually be able to kind of move forward from this whole thing, because it's you don't want to get to the point where it ain't no turning back. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I asked as a female, I know guys had their little connections, and I know, it just could go real far if people could actually find where they're located at. You know what I mean? If it gets
when motherfuckers say shit like, I see like with a person, it was something that happened, and it turned out to not be true. But when the rumor got to the person, he says out loud like some shit like, yeah, I was waiting for him to say that. I was waiting for that. You know what I'm saying? So you can really never go back to normal after that, because now even you found out that it wasn't true, but you still was feeling some type of way for you to make that statement. So it can never be, go back from, after that a statement like that was made. And that's what I'm saying. Like when people communicate, with each other in a type of manner, once certain things are said, is going to be hard to go back. Or people do stuff to each other. Because I'm a person, man. I grew up in a very crazy roasting environment.
I'm from Baltimore, and if you from Philly, you know exactly what it is, and I know what that is. So okay.
Yeah. So and I'm talking about verbally. I'm not talking about we verbally. We friends verbally.
Wow. Okay.
Abuse each other. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really say too much to me to have me really trying to do something to, like, as far as image wise, or trying to get, and all this type of stuff. I may feel some type of way. I may communicate it with another person, like, yo, this nigga was tripping the other day. But that's as far as it's going to go with me. Like, I'm not going to try to, let's work to destroy him. Let's go. I don't like that nigga. Let's go. And I think that's what we as men need to get out of that part. You know what I mean? Because that's when you're taking it too far when you go there, and that's when you get to the point where it can't be. The wounds can't be healed. You know what I mean? Because it's like, no, this nigga just tried to shoot at me just now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that would be the equivalent of certain things that we were just talking about that needs to be talked about. In terms of, like, when you're pulling somebody's jacket out, that's the equivalent of, nigga just shot at me. I'm not trying to hear no squashing the beef shit. So it's like, we got to definitely talk about that, and amongst other things, that's where I'm at, and hopefully the viewers can make it easier for individuals like Suave Boss, and myself, by not egging it on, and as what y'all say, choosing sides.
Yeah, but that's you. Honestly, is your the way it sounds here. I'm hearing it. That's your and Suave's responsibility.
And you know, no, man, I definitely had to learn Suave. Suave will tell you, me and him had some shit going on. You know what I'm saying? We had to learn each other because I mean, he was kind of saying the same thing at a point in time because of my affiliation with Lex. A lot of people view me a certain type of way because I was, you know, cool with Lex, and so it was like a sort of prejudice initially that he had of me because of their relationship. So when certain things happen, he was, oh, okay, this shit. But then when we actually talked, you know, and because he left the league and everything, you know, so when we talked, most of the people when they left the league, usually they don't call me. I usually call them and say like, look, you know, it's, you know, we said some things and, you know, let's push that aside and, you know, kind of move forward. And he was cool with that, you know what I'm saying? And he let me know what the situation is and what, you know, how he was seeing things as far as why he felt as though I was doing certain things. And it was a preconceived notion that I felt as though that I wasn't doing. But when he communicated it with me, I said, okay, I can see now why you would think that, you know. So you know, I think that that's all that needs to be done on this situation as well. You know, it seemed to be more of an ideological, religious, you know, black first thing that going on, and what comes with that comes with like culture, and when it gets into culture, is like, you know, that's one of the parts of the culture, how that particular perspective communicates with women. So I think it turns into a clash with that, where there's those Swab, Swab Boss and Taz as well. You know, they don't really follow, you know, Israelite, you know, culture, and so they, and on top of that, Taz is, you know, this proponent of balancing out, you know, how the black woman is being attacked on social media, you know. So he has a purpose, and
right.
right.
That's the argument within that, y'all. I get that.
Right. So I understand that dynamic. That dynamic, and but you know, I definitely you know, gotta stress communication, you know, and that's what, you know, I believe, you know, once all the layers are peeled, because I think that, you know, ultimately, you know, we want to support each other, and I want to see everybody be successful, and because I mean, if I'm not really like a person that's trying to build a YouTube page, I would like to have a channel. I got a couple of channels that got, you know, some subscribers over there, whatever, and but I'm not working on those channels. I'm not
on YouTube. Yeah. We as black people, we as a race, we need to learn how to get along with one another.
Yeah, and that's
we fighting everybody else, like y'all said about, you know, the guy from New Zealand. Shit, I'm high. Like I told him, I'm high, so I ain't paying attention to the part that, you know, follow up on the part that he was like, you know, did somebody say cracker? You understand what I'm saying? I didn't know the man was white. Because if I'd have known he was white, I'd be like, no, I don't like that fuck shit. I don't like that. And waited for one of the men to come and step in and, you know, because he wasn't being disrespectful. You get what I'm saying? So you ain't had to throw us under the bus like that, though.
Oh yeah, I just threw y'all under the bus.
Yes, it's all good.
Y'all right under the bus.
It was the women, and we like, well, shit, we ain't fucking know what the hell going on. We just want to know why, you know, feel insulted by something that wasn't said, you know. When all the men got on, it was a rap. I just said, let me sit down back. Nala tried, but nope. Taz said, no, babe, get out of it. You know what I mean? It's y'all ego. That's why I say ego, because once y'all calm down, y'all will see the other side. You know? Like you seeing everything as a whole now, you feel?
Yeah, so you know, definitely it's all good. But I'm about to take my black ass to sleep.
Pretty much. You have a peace and blessed night. And to the chat, y'all have a peace and blessed night. And I hope y'all continue with us.
All right. So no doubt.